every live stream starts with a silence or me going, X Toy Cat or something like that. But I'm that internet IBX Toy Cat fella who makes Minecraft videos. And today I'm mining 1,000 Nether gold ore. Honestly, I just want to see, you know, like how easy it is to mine that amount of gold ore. Is it a dumb idea to commit to mining 1,000 before I really know how easy it is? I mean, of course, but I'm gonna be doing it regardless. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So hello, I'm IBX Toy Cat. Welcome back to the live stream on the internet. Today, we're mining a lot of gold. And more importantly, it's the quest for Pigstep. What do you need in your life? I think you'll find Pigstep is the answer. When do we need it? Like, I mean, like, as soon as possible, I guess. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I really am curious. Like, it took us 3 hours to mine 100 ancient debris, and Nether gold ore should be much easier to find, but who knows for sure. Also, hello everyone. Hi, hello. Lots of highs in the chat. Good to see you. Pro tip, by the way, if you ever want to know when a stream is starting, all you gotta do is like check the chat. As soon as like 1 billion highs come up, that means I'm probably live. Or everyone's just decided that today is Hello Day. You know what? Hello Day should be celebrated. You know, honestly, we don't give enough thanks to the word hello. How would you start a conversation without it? Actually, the conversation was pretty better if we started them without hello. Just like, I would like you to come to my birthday party. None of this, hello, how are you doing? Are you doing good? The kids are wonderful. Oh, you haven't broken your back recently? Wow, you've revived. By the way, do you want to, like, you know that like long delay to get where someone's trying to go? It'd be nice if people were more direct and frank sometimes. And if we had International No-Lo Day, it's hello without, like, no hello, no-lo. Or no hello, hell no day. You know, hell no. You know, it's the day where if someone asks you to do something, you say hell no, regardless of how important it is. You call 999, they say hell no. Also, Toy Cat is yes, or is he? Vsauce music players. Toy Cat is yes, but is he? You know what we're going on there. So let's go to the next stream. We'll say hello before you actually start. Today is Hello Day. You know what? I'm not even mad. Today's a good day to declare Hello Day. So here's the problem with trying to find a lot of Nether gold ore. You can find it in all biomes, but if you try to look for it in, say, one of these fellas, a Soul Sand Valley, you have to deal with a lot of soul soil on the bottom, and just so many man, I hate skeletons so much in the overworld. In the Nether, they're so much worse. I just want that to be on record. Anyway, so we're gonna grab our Silk Touch pickaxe, and we're gonna mine, very nicely, 1,000 of these Nether gold ores. And we're gonna put them in this chest. Oh no, we're gonna put them in this chest right here. This shulker box actually is meant to go with the rest of them. I took it with me by accident because I'm an idiot. Because I'm still working on mining that entire bastion. But because that bastion didn't contain Pigstep, I need to find one that does. And that's where this comes in. So let's just place it there for now. Let's just break you with my fist. And let's see if there's any Nether gold ore, actually. There is. Wow. Look at that. We've got 4 out of 1,000. We're doing pretty good. Honestly, this stream is easy. Because it spawns in pretty decent chunks. Like, if you want to get a lot of gold, because you can smelt if you use Silk Touch, every single one of these gold ores into a full gold ingot. This is a pretty good deal, right? Today's Toy Cat tax. Please love... Oh, wait. PS love the streams. I thought you were saying please love the streams. Can you please explain how you managed to transition from Netherite hoes to abusive relationships, says Swami? I find... I'm glad a lot of people found that amusing too. That's a good thing. No, there's a... It's, I guess, the tangents between things. Like... The easiest way to just make them smooth is be like, here's 2 things that are related about a thing. And in English, it's really easy to relate any 2 things you want. Like, you know what? Hairdressing and cross-dressing. Think about it. They both end with dressing. They're entirely unrelated. But if you just be like, you know what? Sometimes you just want to change it in your life. And then you do one of the 2 types.
How's it going? Also, sorry I haven't tipped. Streamlabs doesn't work for my card. What's your favorite Black Mirror episode?
I always say San Junipero, and then people are always like, oh, that's such a standard response. But again, if you don't love San Junipero, you're the one with a problem, in my opinion. But yeah, that's my favorite Black Mirror episode. But like, you know, you can relate those things to each other, then be like, you know what else is related? Sometimes you want to change with your salad. What do? Salad dressing. So you know, like they're not related. They're like related in the sense that like they sound the same, but you just gotta use. You can use word like You can use words however you like. That's today. I'm hopefully gonna teach you to learn. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the Let's Play today. I received, I don't know why this comment stuck with me. Also, good to see you, Spetzy. But this comment stuck with me. That the one guy was like, you know what? You got really off topic about the Minecraft there. And it's reminded that like every time I upload a Let's Play, there's one guy who's learning for the first time that it's not always like 100% Minecraft focused. And I felt like kind of bad for that one guy. Like, oh, you know, he came here looking for some Minecraft world stuff, and all he got. Also, we need to be really careful about my Elytra. He came here looking for some Minecraft, like never host stuff, and instead he got a whole talk about how, you know, abusive relationships seem so normal or whatever else, and how like you shouldn't abuse your neverite hoe. Again, it's very bad to do that. You don't even know if it's happening because of the small steps, you know. In fact, almost everything. Like, I think the important lesson from that is like, you know, everything happens in small steps. Nothing, never with a bang, always with a whimper. It's all I have until tomorrow, says Jack Burdon. I assume that's a joke, but you're not. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well today, friendo. Please don't do a medium block Elytra situation again.
My boyfriend and I found our first piglin bastion this evening and found Pigstep in the second or third chest we opened. I was far too excited about it.
I'm disappointed that you got it in your second or third chest. I have to go all this distance to find mine. Will I even find one? Genuine question I don't know the answer to. Hey, speaking of Pigstep, you know, we found it, guys. We found Pigstep. We just need the gold ore now. I mean, the real Pigstep was inside of us all along. The real Pigstep was the friends we found along the way, you could say. But yeah, so, there's actually gold ever in the Nether. I knew that before, but OMG, it's just crazy. Yeah, you don't realize till you go to collect it that like, oh yeah, if you want to get gold now, gold is so much easier. And given that I want to like, obviously, feed this to some piglins, get some netherite hoes while we still can, that makes sense. Thank you, Frosty the Panda. I can't read your message right now. I'm very engrossed in this, but it was on screen. I gotta get back to that. How you doing today, Frosty? Oh wait, is that a piglin bastion there? No, that's a walk forest. It's a nice biome, but it's not what I was looking for. Hey, welcome to the Cool Cat Club. Danny with an I. See, Danny with an I, it tells me probably, you know, like again, it's weird that you can tell this from spelling, but like, isn't it weird that there's like endings to names that imply like, you know, you're, you know, male or female or whatever else? Like, I find that weird, but it seems, you know, I'm guessing it's true. Or maybe it's like just, like, again, words that end with I are like cuter than words that end with Y, right? I don't know why. Don't know why we personify words so much. I used to think it was so crazy that like, in Spanish and like, in fact, every European language besides English, I think, like some of the weird Dutch variants and Finnish, they all have like gendered words and stuff. And it's, as an English speaker, it makes no sense. Like, how are keys feminine or masculine? Like, keys are keys. But then, like, we have, like, a tiny bit of gendering in how we use our language. It's not built in or anything. Oh, I missed some gold ore. I don't know how I didn't see that, actually. Yes, Milk Gang. Who doesn't love some milk? Represent Milk Gang. Imagine spelling Y like Y. See, Y spelt with an I seems less questioning and more like, oh, why are you doing this, you know? Like, more playful, you know? Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe no one else agrees with this. That's the cool thing about the internet. You can state your opinions and people can disagree. If we were our last explanation, we're going to have problems. It was about Pigstep and everything. Honestly, whenever it's like 2 lines, it's like, I can't read that in the time it comes up for. Because I have the, honestly, like, Streamlabs is pretty non-flexible with how you can show things on screen. I have a max character set that's way higher on YouTube, but the amount of time your message shows up for is based on the amount that you give to stop people having whole paragraphs being spammed every, you know, 3 seconds. So if it's literally the max 250 characters, I can't read that in the time that it's up there. But I don't know. Maybe I should feel bad. I don't know. Let's not talk about the whole tipping situation. As soon as you dive into this, you always seem like the guy who's like, oh, you're not giving me money, right, friend? And it's like, well, you know, it's you know, it's when there's like this huge like, I would like you to read my my thesis in exchange for this $1.21. It's like, well, that's, you know, it's funny because unlike most like forms of like anything, like if you in real life tipped and said, hey, but I want you to sing happy birthday to my dog, and not the short happy birthday, you know, happy birthday to you. You look like a monkey and you smell like one
for
too.
the 4 years we missed between turning 9 and 13 yesterday.
Do you want to know the real shame? My level was in Minecraft. I set it to like 13. No. I got it to 13 because I did a lot of enchanting earlier today for a future Let's Play thing, and oh, that was weird. But yeah, thank you very much. Oh wait, oh my god, that was 4902. I thought that was 4.92. Oh my god, Ack. Oh Jesus. Ack, that's crazy. Oh my god. See, I even missed that one because like I need to like get different sounds, different alerts, so I know what's happening.
Streams today, and I've always wanted to say it in Welsh. Love being your parasocial internet wife.
See, some of the things, like, everything about this is so wacky, right? Like, I sometimes think, like, explaining this to someone who's never watched a Toycat stream before, I don't think you could do it. I think everything that's happening here seems so alien and bizarre, and most people would probably hate it. Oh, we need to pick up our scaffolding, otherwise we have no scaffolding. Fun fact with Toycat. If you don't pick up scaffolding, you don't have it anymore. There's some more down there, but I'm going to check this cave first, just in case it goes to some Nether gold. Nope, it goes to one of those. But yeah, thank you so much, Ack. You are a hero off the stream. Not only did they, 4902, which I don't know how, like, that's a very random amount, but I'm assuming it's a currency conversion. But also, they need to do Streamlabs so that YouTube, like, it's a dumb thing. No one cares. You don't have to do it. If it's easy for you to do YouTube, I don't mind whatever you do. But like, so YouTube takes a 30% cut if you tip via there, which I think, honestly, wait, I want to know your opinions, chat. Because do you think it's misleading for YouTube not to tell you that they keep 30%? Because they never even imply that I get any percent. So is it misleading for them to imply, not to even imply, just to not say that they take 30%? Fun fact, it's like also, thank you, Jack Burdon. Welcome to the membership club. I'm really excited. We hit 500 members and then we like lost it. And then I thought we wouldn't I thought we'd like always be under it again. There's this real terror in life. I feel like, Minecraft streams or not, about like hitting your peak and then never getting back there again. And it's always cool to know that that hasn't happened in the Minecraft thing. They should let us know 112%. Right, it should say, like, when you do this, a certain percent... They should at least say a percentage will go to the streamer, implying that they keep a percentage. Whereas right now, I feel like most people think when they give, $2 or whatever via Super Chat, like, that, I have $2 immediately afterwards. But instead it's like this weird, they keep a percent, and then, like, after a certain number of days and a certain whatever else, it comes over. I don't know, it's... I think for channel memberships especially, YouTube takes a small cut on those. And it's like, but you should clarify that's what you're doing. I also think, okay, wait. Tell me what you think about this one. You know how YouTube Premium is no ads across YouTube? I think if you are a member on the channel, you shouldn't have to watch ads. I would love to have that as a perk I could offer. Obviously, YouTube wants to keep that for themselves. But like, if you watch 1,000 videos in a month, that might give me, $1 or $2. If you, I would be fine with you paying a couple to remove ads on that, I think we're supposed to be supporting you when it turns out we're supporting Susan. Right, like, there was a guy who tipped $500 the other day. Do you think he knew that $166 of that was going straight into Susan's pocket? I don't know if he knew that. Also, thank you so much, Jorg Wovke. Also, Lego, if I want to hold on. Oh my god, every time I focus on chat, I get burned because it's the Nether. I have to be very careful in these Nether streams. When I'm like exploring and also trying to do stuff. Okay, we got this. Oh my god, thank you so much for the donation train, by the way. Where are your sucking tubes mates? Wait, sucking tubes mates. Sucking on tubes. I can get there. I can work out the joke. I can work it out. Okay, I can't work it out. I'm sorry. Either you're being very rude or it's a joke I didn't get. Sucking YouTubes, sucking, what would you do to make it a thing? Thank you very much, Mr. Frosty the Panda. Oh god, okay, everything's good. I got a whole bunch of message spam right there. Straws? Oh, it's a sucking, like, I get it, like, a straw is a sucking tube. I was like, you know what? I have friends that suck on tubes, Like, is it like test tube baby, but they're like sucking the babies out? I didn't know where that was going. I was just along for the journey on that one.
Here's my toy cat Tax also wondering if you accept seed suggestions for review. I found a real good one yesterday.
If you want to send them to @ToyCatA on Twitter, and then like she sends the most interesting ones to me. Because otherwise, like, I get a lot of them, and it's like hard to check them all out myself. But yeah, if you want to send it over, I can't guarantee that I will look at every single thing that you send over. Then you'll be good. This is pretty been the last chat for a while. Just good luck with my jobs, but I'll stay a member. Extra Toycat tax. Hey, I'm sorry. Well, anyway, wrong reaction. You know, hey, you lost your job. You know what the cool thing about losing your job is? More time to watch YouTube. More time to go enjoy a baseball game. That's what people do in America, I think. Maybe, sometimes. There we go. Look at me. Relatable. I want to watch baseball because I hear it's the worst of the major American sports. And I find all American sports to be bad. So I feel like you gotta go all in if you want to get into a boring sport, right? You don't get into like, oh yeah, a mildly entertaining sport. Oh my god, wait. On a zombie entering a Toycat stream for the first time.
Entering a Toycat stream for the first time is like entering the orb of confusion, but it's very satisfying. Drinks taste better through straws. Who agrees with me?
It's a fact,
Drinking
chat.
case.
Say drinks taste better in straws in chat, if you agree with it. Also, is your new door any good stuff? It takes 5 weeks for a new door to get delivered, apparently, so I'm just waiting. There's a guy who has my money who I hope it's all above board. Otherwise, he just robbed me. Actually, wait, 6 weeks? I wonder if that's like... You know, I'm going to see if that's like the amount of time that you can't reverse a bank transfer afterwards. Because it's also like, it's the form of payment that is very hard to throw things in. Anyway, so, Susan is so greedy, says Brodie Privett. Right, I mean, like, why does Susan think she's entitled to a third of the you know, the money people give to you know, YouTubers and streamers they want to support? They're like, hey, I'd like you to have some KFC. And then Susan's like, oh, I hear you want people to have KFC. It's like, not you, Susan, not you. She's like, gobble, 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 gobble. Hey, thank you, Patricia Hander. You know, Patricia is a name you don't hear very often. But I felt like I've recognized that name before. Maybe you're a member before and your membership expired. Either way, welcome back to the club. Or unless this is your first time here and there's somehow another Patricia in the world. Do you want to know a crazy fact, actually? In the UK, we call babysitters, like, childminder. Or, like, I don't know if it's the same as a babysitter, but, like, I had, like, a childminder when I was younger, because my mother, like, worked all the time. And, like, she was a single parent, which meant if she's working, then she can't come get a thing. Wow, fun facts it's like it. Anyway, so... Oh, why am I using scaffolding when vines exist? Yep, this is the future. Don't know what I'm doing over here with my not scaffold. Okay, there we go. Let's grab one of these. Grab a lot of these. And let's do this. Let's, Actually, there's just one of these already. Perfect. Actually, this might be messy for, like, actually breaking blocks. Oh, yeah, this is not... It's not ideal, but it's not bad. It's just scaffolding's clearly better. But then we can leave these behind us as, like, a sign of where we've been, right? I live in Bretta, and I've never heard of childminders. Really? Okay, every single, like... For some reason, they were always called that, like, childminder here for that. Maybe it's because babysitter has, like, bad connotations. I never went to a childminder. My friend used to go to one almost every day, though. Okay, it's not just me being crazy. I'm glad. Also, gotta feed Susan sometimes. She's hungry, says Louis Khan. You know what? I'm just saying, if Susan just asked, like, hey, can I have some of your KFC, Andrew? I'd be like, oh, yeah, Susan, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were starving. But instead, you know, Susan is a multi-billionaire being like, oh, I have all the KFC in the world, but I don't have yours. And then she comes over to your table and you're like, oh, you're gonna ask me for some, you know, support? I'd be happy to give that. She's like, no. She like cuts in front of me in line when she sees my order. She's like 10 whatever chicken nuggets. That's what I order at KFC. And she's like, oh yeah, that's me. And then she takes 3 out and she goes, oh sorry, it's not mine. Gives it back and it's like, but Susan, I paid for 10. Why have you taken some from me? She's like, my chicken. That is YouTube super chats in a nutshell. Also, thank you, Sir Frosty. I want to believe that Sir Frosty is related to Frosty the Panda. I want to believe. It's statistically not true, but you know what? Never tell me the odds. That's my motto. It's a bad motto. You should know the odds of most things. That's how people get gambling addictions, because they don't realize the odds are numbers. Because they don't feel like they are, you know. Odds feel like this magic thing with luck, where you can really win a bunch. They used to explain donations in KFC, says regretting life choices. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, something that annoys me about the internet as a whole is almost every, like, profitable business model now. Like, the biggest problem with Apple is not, like, the fact that they release hardware, they charge you more for it, because whatever. They've got R&D costs, and, you know, like, if you're buying something from Apple, you know that, like, it's, you know, the hardware's not a thing, but, like, it's well developed. But, you know, whatever. When you buy something, you know what you're getting at least. But when you buy anything on the App Store, you assume the money's going to the developer, and, like, there's a 30% cut going to Apple. Anything you buy in the app goes, again, 30% to Apple. That's why you can't buy Netflix subscriptions via the App Store, because otherwise they'd have to give their money to them, which is insane in my opinion. Also, I can imagine Susan googling up your chicken nuggets. So, Kat, I want to be a director. Any advice? I don't actually know how to be a director in the real world, but also thank you, Sir Frosty. Best advice would be speak to someone who knows about directing. It's an underrated step to speak to people who know about things, but it's one that will take you some distance.
I last played Minecraft on Java when the Horses and Redstone update came out. Watching your videos got me back into it, and in good time with this update.
Hey, Carl Butters Jr. I'm glad the videos get you back into Minecraft. Again, the joy of Minecraft, the joy of, like, liking Minecraft, being big in a build, is, like, this wonderful thing that, like, I love that I can bring back people. Especially, again, it's very weird to get people into the Bedrock edition particularly. Like, it's this weird, like, thing that exists that has all the lights, but in weird, quirky ways. I'm glad the videos help you with that. Been watching an unlisted livestream playlist right while working through my world, and it makes time fly in, like, says Jack Bordon. Oh, yeah, whenever I'm doing, like, multi-hour projects off-stream, what I do is I definitely listen to, you know, I listen to some more audio. You know, live, like, YouTube videos, like, I watch on the other screen, or I listen to, like, a podcast or something. It's the best way to get through anything. I even recommend, like, you know, if you've never done this before, nothing to do with my videos, get a podcast, not one of these videos. These are bad podcasts. What do we even talk about? I just spent 20 minutes making a bad KFC reference and explaining how, you know, that's how Apple makes their money. They take 30% from you, the consumer. They don't give you another option to not give them 30% on everything you need to buy on this very expensive device you just bought. Because, you know, good luck getting another app. You know, like, oh yeah, just download another app store where Apple doesn't take their 30% cut. Oh yeah, good options you got there. Like, at least Android, you can, if you don't agree with, like, Google taking 30% on anything you buy, go somewhere else. You know, Minecraft, they have the same model. I don't know what percent they actually take. Or actually I do, but I cannot disclose anymore. I did know the percent they took, but now because I'd signed a contract not to disclose it, I don't know if I can. I'd love to dive into the legal ramifications on that one. But, you know, they take a percentage that is similar to the ones I mentioned before. But at least, like, you can just not buy. But, like, when it's the only way to get something, like, the only way, like, a lot of people, like, if they're on the YouTube mobile apps, you know, the only way to get money to me is via giving YouTube 30%. In your opinion, what's your opinion on cave sounds? Do you like them or hate them? Says Rua Mac. Cave sounds are kind of, like, they're interesting, but they freak me out more than they give me, like, good vibes. But that's because I've been playing Minecraft for a while. And, like, so anything new will freak you out if it's freaky. High quality opinion there. Is there any more gold we can get besides that? Because that's, like, a nightmare to get to. Probably down there somewhere. Yeah, down there. A bit risky. Bit risky. How's the world for the marketplace coming along? Very good progress, actually. The ultra hard survival thing will be out in a couple of weeks, I think. Actually, I'm having this, like, really niche issue, and I'm not getting much help with it. And the Let's Play world, it's all down to some stuff happening. Actually, wait, the Let's Play world can't go on the marketplace because the tool I use to convert it doesn't support the Nether update. So I'd have to take an old version of the world. It'd be a whole thing. What's the maximum amount that you can stack? Still 64, right? I know it sounds silly. Just go here, says Kathy Hernandez. It's just, it sounds silly, but, like, obviously, like, there are no silly questions. It's just things that you don't know the answer to yet. It's better that you're asking than to not ask. 64 is still the max stack for every single thing in Minecraft, besides things that stack up to 16 or 1. In fact, I think there's some things that stack to 8, right? I could be wrong. But 64 is the max you can get in any singular item. How are you? And will you rate my name? Says Brodie Privett. Honestly, Brodie Privett sounds like you're like a fighter pilot. Like, oh yeah, I'm a Brodie Privett, you know? I'm Private Brodie, you know? Like, 4th Marines Degree Squad gang. And it's like, oh, that's a pretty good resume you've got there, Rosie. So I can't use Universal Minecraft Editor. It now supports 1.16. Oh yeah, I'll have to get my guy on that one. Like I need to take out a bunch of file size from a world. It's a whole thing that I've been working on. Yeah, I would like to fix it though. Anyway, I envy that you have the new Never biome musics. Do you not? I missed it. Sogason Kun, you're missing out. Also, notes like that. These really are great podcasts. Okay, so can we go back to my favorite topic that we've been talking about literally every week on this live stream then? Because it's a podcast topic, and therefore, best thing about podcasts is it's got the recurring, always goes back to the same place theme. That's how my podcasts work. At least, you know, like it's like a series, it's like a mini thing. So let's talk about lying and how people tell you they don't want you to lie to you, but they actually do. Because today I had an interaction at Subway that was someone not lying to me in a way that I wasn't uncomfortable, but I was like, you know, this is why people don't want it. So I went to there's Subways around me are slowly opening. There's like a bunch of Subways near me for some reason. Like there's a lot of demand for air quotes healthy sandwiches. Anyway, so I went to a Subway that's further away because my close one like doesn't have most of the items yet, and they just say like, sorry, we can't do it. It's like, yeah, you can. You're Subway. This is your food items, friend. But what they're really saying is like, we didn't bother ordering a bunch of your favorite things. Instead, just have one of the things that you did order. And like on the one hand, I could be, you know, anyway, whole tangent on that one. So I go to a further away Subway that I've never been to before. You know, I walk some extra distance while I'm waiting for my scooter to be repaired anyway. And do you think ancient debris is too easy to find? Because I find it more than I have diamonds. A lot of people have different opinions on this one about how easy it really is to find. I think diamonds, if you have like the exact same strategy, are easier to find. It's just people think about diamonds as being harder to find because in the whole thing, you're forgetting that you can find veins of 8 diamonds as opposed to only 3 ancient debris. But so yeah, I went to a further away Subway. That's all I'm trying to say. A different Subway, one I'm not used to, with people that I do not know or like have never seen before. And so I asked, you know, if you want to know my Subway order, because apparently this was wacky to the woman. I got like a rotisserie chicken Subway. It's nice. Not available at the Subway that doesn't understand how ingredients work. But yeah, it's real nice. Oh, if we make a thing out of there, we're not going to get the Nether gold. We could like make a little platform maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make ourselves a miniaturized platform. But then so like I got all my vegetables, etc. And then I was like, as I was playing, I was like, oh yeah, could you put some Caesar sauce in that? And the woman was like, hey, did you know? Sorry, the woman was like, really? Caesar sauce? And I was like, yeah, Caesar. She's like, I wouldn't go with that personally. Really? Really, Caesar? Like, she was roasting my choice of like, of sauce for my sub. And like, that was her honest opinion, right? She was just being honest with me. She was just saying she didn't think that Caesar was a good sauce, and you know, like, you know, is it a good sauce? It's just mayonnaise with a weird bit of tang to it, right? Like, I wouldn't go as far as to say I don't like it, but apparently it's, you know, this Subway woman was not a fan of. Ooh, that grew so fast. This woman at Subway was not a fan, and okay, so we're gonna place a block here, and then we're gonna switch out to the scaffolding, and then we'll use the scaffolding to do the rest of this. There we go. There's a lot of work. Probably could have just like gone here. Save myself a lot of time. There we go though. Look at that. We got it done. Hey, I'm gonna lose all my scaffolding now though, so I don't know if that was really worth it. I love roast turkey and cranberry panini, each to their own. Right, like you know, the correct response is like, oh yeah, everyone has their own preferences. But you know, this person told me theirs and said I wouldn't have that. Like, she didn't say anything wrong. She didn't say it was bad. She was just like, she was unimpressed with my Subway order. And like that's an example of like an interaction where you want the person to lie and be like, oh yeah, that's great. Or at least say nothing. You know, like lying by omission is a form of lying. You know, if you say, hey, does anyone know where my wallet is? And you don't say anything, you know, you're kind of lying to them. You're not really, you know, you haven't said a false location of the wallet. But by not saying you know where the wallet is, you're kind of doing a bit of lying, right? My cat is Welsh. Quinn Zavas, I'm glad to hear your cat is Welsh. I'm a little confused as to how your cat is Welsh. I mean, you'd figure like your cat doesn't know what to say in any situation, let alone a Toy Cat live stream. You know, is your cat Welsh all the time or just today? This is the question. Are there gold blocks around here? Oh, there's some all the way over there. But like, that's such a pain to get to. We should start putting away some blocks though. So let's grab this out. And let's throw some Nether gold ore. So we got 64, 128, 256, 276 in our first 40 minutes. So yeah, I think we're making good progress. That's a good sign. But in this case, you didn't ask her opinion. See, right? But like, is giving your opinion on something that you think someone would mind about? Because you know, if I didn't know about Caesar, if I was just going for it because it was wacky, and she said, yeah, I wouldn't go with that, isn't that her being really useful, right? That's her doing me a favor, doing me a solid. If you know, like, she doesn't know my situation, should I have to clarify that it's my first time? It's just an example of like, you know, like I would have preferred not the honesty. Another interesting thing I realized, again, this is just like dumb how humans talk. But do you ever realize that it's way easier to be honest about negative statements than positive ones? And again, sounds crazy. I know what you're saying. Nah, definitely not true, Mr. Cat Human Being. But consider this, shall you? Oh, okay. Consider this. If you you know, if your friend shows you something nice, like that they have, like a new car or something, what do you say? You say, not bad. You're like, oh yeah, you know, what do you think of my new, you know, music video? Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. You know, like, to be polite, to show that you like something and to seem like you're being serious, you say not bad, you know? You know, like, if you're displeased with a, if you're really displeased with a, you know, something that, okay, let's break down a couple blocks. If you're really displeased with something and you're like, oh yeah, I was really not happy with that one. You know, if you say the reverse of these things, if you're like, oh yeah, how is my new car? It's good. That seems like you're being like sarcastic. Oh yeah, how's the car? It's good. It's good. Whereas it's not bad. It's not bad. You know, like I'm unhappy. You know, I'm not happy with this one at all. If you just say, I am unhappy with this one, this makes me unhappy. Like, it feels weird. It's got a different kind of vibe to it, you know? Saying negative statements is a lot easier to... You know, saying that something is not negative is a lot less, like... is a lot more truthful than saying something positively. When you say something positive, it's kind of expected to be a lie. Like, oh yeah, how do I look today? Oh yeah, you don't look like a... You know, you don't look like you've been in a car accident recently. Is a lot, you know, more... Actually, I think people would actually do is be like, hey, yeah, you look really great. If someone says you look really great, they're being polite. If someone says, oh yeah, you don't look bad at all, I have seen worse people who did get into car accidents. You look like your last car accident was hours ago. I don't know why I keep using that one as my example, but I'm gonna keep diving back into it. It's interesting to me that it's easier to lie. Like, you're expected to lie more when saying a positive statement, and therefore, if you want to be truthful, you can use a negative statement. And therefore, oh yeah, the Caesar sauce is really good. I wouldn't trust that. But when that Subway worker told me that she hate, I don't know why she has such a vendetta. Do you think like she does this to every customer who tries to order Caesar? Like, no, don't get it. Don't know what just happened there. I reckon the Caesar sauce was messing with my insides, huh? But like, yeah, you would assume that she is lying if she says, "Oh, Caesar's really good." You know, I never trust a fast food worker if they say fast food is good unless they also say something is bad. This is why I generally like. I think you have a much can you roast the Lake District? I actually don't know where the Lake District is. I know the Peak District exists, and I know I've been to a train station once that was like Motherwell for the Lake District or something. I don't know what the station's actually called. But you know, why do we have a whole district of things with lakes in the UK? That seems dumb in my opinion, Jack Burdon. I can't even roast you. That's how little I know about you. Maybe the Caesar sauce hurt personally. That's the only explanation that makes sense, right? Like, she must have had like some violent allergic react. No wait, the Caesar sauce must have been a drunk driver who collided with her early that day, because you know she looked like she had one in the last few hours, and clearly that's the only reason she'd be doing that. How do I pick a name for my puppy? I can't decide. Go to random name generator. Wait, I'm gonna pick your names. Wait, give me permission, Savannah. Give permission to name your dog, your puppy, and I'll do it for you. Assuming it's just you. If it's like your partners, they're gonna turn down whatever I say. But give me permission to name your dog, and I will name your dog. It will be great. I think I lost the Nether Goldor. I'm very sad. I never thought that I would lose Goldor that way. But why would she lie about that though? Says Leanne Vandermeer. See, no, but if someone says something's good, you just assume they're being a salesperson. I always hate one of the worst things, like, sales agents who are paid on commission are the worst human beings on earth. This is, sorry, if, like, it's a job I wouldn't mind working, because, like, because when you're paid on commission, you can make a theoretically infinite amount, and that's like my jam for job. I think more jobs should be commission-based, so that it's not a weird thing when they are. But, when someone's being paid a commission of, like, whatever you buy, their opinions are so untrustworthy. They're just like, oh, yeah, this is real great, isn't it? But you have to act now. Oh, this is real great, but you know what's better? The one that's double as much. When people work as okay, I'm just gonna stand up here and eat some stuff. We're in most northwestern Cumbria, if you know that. I generally don't know Cumbria. Like, it sounds like an area that was named in like the Viking times or like the Saxon times. Yeah, I feel like it's one of the like 7 kingdoms of the Saxon people, right? So like all I can say is like, huh, Cumbria, huh? Wait, I can make a joke here. I can make a joke. No, I'm not gonna make a joke here. But yeah, why is your hair always wet? Says Gabriella Wilson. A lot of people assume that it's wet, but apparently it's like, it looks pretty awful on camera. Or maybe it just looks awful in general, you know? It's like hair types or something. It's one of those things that like, it's never bothered me in life. It bothers a lot more people around me than it bothers me. But I can assure, wait, how do I prove hair? Wait, if I get my hair wet right now, if I like pour some water on it, I could prove that it's not wet. But yeah, something about, what is it? It's like oils that form in your hair or something. But I don't even think it's that, because it doesn't like feel particularly oily ever. I think it's like, it just looks like it is oily. Unless like oil is purely a appearance thing. But like, you know when you don't wash for a few, like even like just, if you don't wash for 24 hours, I feel gross afterwards. But like, you know when that happens? And like, you can feel everything feels weird. So I don't even know what that is. White t-shirt and water, says Autie Mama. You know, I'm just saying, for £49 and 7 pence. Wait, how much was it earlier? For, oh my god, thank you. Thank you. For £49 and 3 pence, I will get myself. This is like ice cold water. I won't put it all on me, but I will show you my stuff. Just real healthy hair. But is oil healthy for your hair or not? I generally don't know. You know, like we spend a lot of effort removing the oil from our hair, which to me implies that we don't want it there. Is it like, and like, admittedly, like it's an appearance-based thing to remove it, but I don't even know. I only wash my hair like twice a week. Yeah, the worst thing about washing your hair, like, cause I do it every day, it gets again, I don't know if it's greasy or I don't know if grease is a real thing or if it's like just a insult that people use, but like because I wash my hair every day until recently, where like I tried to do it every other day, but because of that, like my hair's like even faster on it, you know. Because the more you like remove the oil, the faster it grows back. I don't know. It's meant to be like a something. I'm really bad at the whole thing. Do you shower twice or once every day? I used to. Okay, this sounds dumb. So if you know, like, and someone's gonna be like, haha, I knew it. He did not like showering at all. I got him good. But if I shower twice in a day, I feel like wet. I I don't know how to describe it. I just feel gross. I feel like so much worse than if I have one shower. Because I love, like, you know, the post. I love the clean after shower feeling. But I always have to, like, I limit myself to, like, one shower per 24-hour period. Because otherwise I just feel, ugh. Is anyone... I think water's healthy moderation. If it's not vulgar or toy cat, I'll heavily consider. What would be vulgar, my friend? Oh, wait, so your puppy name. Is it puppy or cat? Wait. Oh, yeah, it's a puppy. Okay, so if it's not vulgar or toy cat, they'll heavily consider. You know, Savannah is a... You know, Savannah's a really weird American name. Like, you know, I'm just saying, who decides to name their daughter after their favorite Minecraft biome? Like, why does this happen? One of the Minecraft friends I made in the weird 2013 era was someone called Savannah. I forgot their name was. It was like Sammy something. Actually, no, I don't understand why this person was... You know, whatever. I met someone called Savannah once. They were very excitable, but also they were homeschooled. And you know what that means? That means, like, all of this, like, I'm so happy and I love my family stuff. That's like indoctrination, you know? They're getting whipped with a belt every 10 minutes so that they have to tell people that stuff. Anyway, so what should we name Savannah's dog? I'm going to name my kid Mushroom. I'll name my child Wolf Forest. Alcazar and Andrew. Those are high quality ideas. I like it. By the way, we haven't found a single bastion yet. What's the deal with that, Minecraft? What's the deal with that, huh? How do we even get across to that? I guess we just fly up. Now I'm gonna go back this way. Now that we're... No, actually, let's just fly a bunch. Let's just travel a real decent distance, right? Okay. So I found some gold. Good news. Just have to do some more vine stuff. Okay, can't be bothered to get it. Let's just fly away. Be happy. So I'm gonna go random name generator. Random name generator for dogs. Actually, no, let's go for cat. Okay, puppy name generator, pupbox.com. Would you like names for a pretty lady or a handsome gentleman? A pretty lady? Actually, wait, call your dog. Wait, you're called Savannah? Call your dog a Minecraft biome. Like, how is that? How did I miss that till just now? How did it take me this long to work it out? Yeah, Savannah. Name your dog like, I don't know, Extreme Hills. Name your dog, you know, I feel like any Minecraft biome is a funny thing to name your dog. Name your dog Soul Soil Valley. Hey, that's how I got my username. Oh, really? Your name is so specific, I assumed you just had a drinking problem, Alcazar. So, you know, it's nice. It's nice that we fix it. Tiger. You know, Tiger is such a good name for a dog, because then when your friends hear it, they'll think like, oh, he's a cute little tiger. You can be like, no, it's just, it's the biome with Minecraft dogs in. And it'll be like, oh, he's a cute little tiger. It's like, my brother named his cat, Ezreal, after a League of Legends character. I think he does some form of range attack. I don't understand entirely. I played him once and I kind of like him as a character, but it's been a while since I played League of Legends. And whenever my mother looked after him, he'd be like, "Why is your cat named Israel again?" Like, you know, I didn't realize you were that political, there, friend. But yeah, I thought like anyone who didn't understand League of Legends would be like, "Yeah, Israel the cat." My brother's got strong opinions about the Middle East and which states are which, and he's willing to name his cat to stake his claim in that argument. I need to get out of this biome, but there's just no easy way out there, and it's a real problem. Do we have to go like all the way around? Think we might have to. Your brother's cat's not a legitimate country. Well, that's a high quality one. So my plumber friend. Like, I asked my friend, like, hey, I want some advice before we... Because, by the way, Savannah's dog should be called Tiger. I'm not going to hear anything else about this. Walter. Walter's also a good one. But, something I want your advice, friends, because I just got a message... Because my birthday's in 2 weeks. Fun fact. I am turning 25... I don't like the way I'm turning 25. I plan to, like, travel a bunch before 25 and then take a huge break from it. But instead, I've done the exact opposite. And, like, now my life... Like, I was planning to, like, air quotes, settle down, close air quotes. And now I think I'm going to do the opposite. So, like, my life plan is, like, all thrown off. Where's your cat called Israel? Looks like I joined at interesting times, says James. You joined at just the right time. That's how I like to see that one. So yeah, my birthday's in 2 weeks. And I think I mentioned before, once you go past a certain age, birthdays just mean you're closer to death. And they mean that you get like a get out of jail free card to use with your friends. Like, oh yeah, you have to be off this day. It's my birthday. Do you not care about me as a human being? You know, you get to guilt them. And it's okay, because it's your birthday. You only do it once a year. And therefore it's entirely okay, like I said. So, I literally can't find my way out of this warped forest. It's like a dead end as far as Minecraft is concerned. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna go this way, up and around and over and down. And then once we're back in the Soul Sand Valley, you know, the one with the bastion that's destroyed, we'll kind of like slide all the way. Actually, let's just go this way. And we'll try and find something else over here. Actually, I went this way. Oh god, I've got to be really careful about my elixir. I went this way way more. Come here, lukewarm tropical ocean. Let's go for a walk, says Imperial Yank. Oh, okay. This is one I already been to. So we need to go like. Why are these biomes so unnavigable? What is it with Minecraft biomes and not? Oh god! What is happening here? What is happening here? Oh lord! Oh Jesus! Okay. Thank God for the full damage. Save her. How did that turn out so fine, by the way? I was in that lava for so long. Okay, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Ooh. That was spicy. Spicy. Like, seriously, I'm just happy. I'm just happy I'm alive. Yeah, Tiger is the only name I'm gonna let you call your dog. So anyway, having a birthday basically just means, hey, come take this day off work, because it's my birthday. You monster, why wouldn't you? And so I asked my friend, like, hey, can you be free on the 10th of July or whatever it is? And he responded, so I just got fired today. Now tell me, friends, do I respond? So I guess that means you're free on the 10th of July? Or do I have to, like, fake... Do I have to do that lie where I'm like, I'm sorry you lost your job, I hope you find a new one? Because he's the sort of guy who, like, just will find a new job. Like, I'm not even remotely concerned for him. Which maybe is impolite, actually. But, like, I'm so confident in him that I generally don't feel the need to tell him about that one. But what do I do? What do I do, friends? Do I dive in right there with the I guess you can't... I guess you have no excuses now card? Or do I politely sympathize? Despite the fact that I know he'll get a new job because he's a very industrious fella. Ask if he's free. No, you don't. I've already done the asking, so I've got to play the card for sure. You're not Puffin Paul. You are the official executive producer on this solid move into confirming that he is indeed not free on that day. You say get a new job and leave, says Irish Mather. Yeah, honestly, when people say like I just got fired today, that's always my first thought. Like, you know what? There's an easy solution to being fired, huh? Do you wanna know the secrets? I can share them with you, but they're at great cost. How does the subject go from dogs to birthday? Says Gabriella Wilson. Oh, that's the same person who said the thing about the hair. You know what? Did you really think it was perpetually wet? Or is that like a mild dig? I don't even know anymore. Like, I'm so like disconnected from the whole issue that's like, that's either impolite or it's like straw sucker, you know? It's like a tube sucking device. It's like either you're making some weird comment about, me absorbing test tube babies, or, you like straws. Okay, let's chill before doing something like that again. Let's grab another. Make a little safe place myself, shall I? What's the stream delay in seconds? Says Convenient Cave. Okay, so right now, as soon as you hear me say the word go, I want you to type in chat pineapples. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, pineapples came on about 5.5, I would say. And given that it takes some time to type the word pineapples, somewhere between 4 and 6 seconds. I've got stream latency set to ultra low, so people get like ultra low. So people get like issues every now and then. Thank you, Vanwell Gaming, for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the club. anyone who becomes a channel member becomes an official Toy Cat wife. So that was also your marriage ceremony. You know what? We found Pigstep again. We found it. Reckon it's mad how I can touch my screen a certain way and someone will say my name. Says Jack Burdon. Here's the craziest thing, Jack Burdon. Not only will I say your name, but I'll say you, Jack Burdon. Everyone else in this stream, they don't matter. This is the Jack Burdon time. This whole stream was made up as a way to talk to you, Mr. Jack Burdon. Ooh, Jack Burdon, yeah. Living in the Lake District. Jack Burdon. Yeah. I love you, Jack Burdon. Yeah. You know what I'd love more, Jack Burdon, though? Yeah, from me another $4.99, Jack Burdon. Ooh, yeah. I'd love that, Jack Burdon. Did you like that, friend? Wait, actually, I'm gonna do the opposite. No, don't throw me money, Jack Burdon. You don't have to. Because you know you've given me enough. But you know who does need to... I know where I'm going with this one. Besides upsetting someone. Every now and then I like talk about the tip thing in too jokingly a way and someone's like, Toy Cat being a money whore again. And again, I always enjoy the phrase money whore. Because it's like, does like, if you go to a job, are you a money whore? Like, if you know, you are doing things you don't want to do. You know, you are interacting with other people in a way you would not for money. Okay. Chat, we did it. I got myself some KFC money. And so did Susan, actually. Susan grabbed right in there, right in between, you know, Susan intercepted that message you sent to the man on the telly, and she took £1.73 from you. £1.70 something from you. £1.67? Yeah, roughly £1.67 from you. How do you feel about that, Jack Burdon? You secretly wish she wouldn't? Or are you feeling good that you paid for her lunch today as well? I can finally pay my ticket tax. I missed, I try and make these streams, but I have to stay up really late. Love you. Wait, I have to stay up really late. I try not to stay up. Oh, but I have to stay up really late, as in that's why she misses them. Yeah, no, I've been streaming a bit later recently. I've been trying not to, but like today, I tried to stream like half an hour early, and then we just were half an hour late, so there goes that one. I must sleep now. Goodbye, says General Onox. You know what? Don't be happy. Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that you are here, friend. How come in English it's called pineapple, but in other languages it's called ananas? Yeah, this is one of the mysteries of the universe. There's just no explanation for it anywhere. Just that doesn't exist. There's simply not. There's no search engine we can use to find this out. It just the knowledge is gone, forgotten to the annals of history. Every time I hear the word annals, I'm like, hey. That's fun stuff, that is. Actually, do you think Pigstep might be in that bastion we looked at earlier? Imagine if it is. Imagine if, like, I'm doing all this, like, nether gold mining, but I could have just, like, looked for the Pigstep in there. Depends if she stops them double ads. Oh, yeah, okay, I get, like, exclusively double ads on YouTube now, and it's crazy because, like, I wouldn't mind if, like, I knew that, like, you know, CPM's rough or whatever. But like even during like, you know, Corona times or like, you know, there was no money to speak of. Even during those times, like ads were always double. It's like how am I watching double as many ads but creators are getting paid half as much, you know? It was a mildly infuriating point that hurt a little bit. Okay, let's scoop in here. Here is some money. Enjoy, says Chance Jackson. You know what, Chance Jackson? You enjoy. You have a good day. In Brazil, it's barely night yet, says Gabrielle Wilson. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that, like, depending on when you choose to stream, you are hitting, like, a different audience. That's why a lot of people always recommend, hey, no, go. There's no way out of this, right? There's no way out of this. There's no way out. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I'm really damaging my armor more than I'd like to, but we're good. So yeah, that was nice. We should really chill. Okay, let's fly.
Hey Toy Cat, I'm on the hunt for Pigstep too. Have a good day.
Hey, just Limmer, you know, I'll race you to it. I'll race you to it. Me and you, right now, first person to find Pigstep. Are we just gonna have to like mine through this biome? Because we literally have like a wall we cannot get through otherwise. Welcome, low play. I am really not in a situation where I should be responding. You're just gonna mine through this. We'll use the fortune pickaxe. Actually, I should use the... Oh, okay, there's lava there. That's nice to see. And we'll just see when we find a new biome. We'll get a bunch of netherrack, but I've got a chest for that, so it's fine. And it'll be great. Actually, we might find Nether gold ore while we're just mining around here. Might find a whole cave, actually. Hey, perfect. Just what I was looking for. Thank you, Vanwell Gaming. I'm glad I'm married now. Also been a fan forever. Hey, that's awesome. I'm pleased to hear. I have been a fan ever since the day that I came out of the electronics factory. But because fans, they're also a way of describing the things that cool you down. Real talk, by the way. Can anyone explain to me how fans cool you down? Because, like, fans don't actually produce cold air, they just move it. But why does moving air cool it down? Because you'd figure it's picking up all that, like, momentum, all that, like, energy. Like, shouldn't moving air around make it hotter? Can anyone, like, anyone who is, like, sciencey explain that one? Hey, Ryan Bennett, welcome to the channel membership club. I hope you enjoy your time here. And if you don't, you know, I hope that you don't get in a car accident in the next 30 days. After that, you know, it's hit and miss. But especially then, no car accidents for you, friendo. You can fly out of lava with a rocket if you do the double jump while in it. Oh yeah, you can. It's like, it's unreliable. Like, because like lava's bugged right now and you can like fly through it, you could do that. You're right, actually. I don't want to do that, but I can do that, and that's nice, I guess. The air picks up heat from the surface of your skin and takes it away. The heat particles move out of the way. Oh, so the air itself is... So the air is actually warm. No, the air is trying to pick up heat from your skin, and that's why you get colder, because it's stealing the heat away from you. Same as blowing your food when hot. How does that work when your breath is warm? You're blowing my mind right now. You're blowing my mind right now. Yeah, my physics understanding, like how particles move and stuff, is always like moderately broken. It's making you endothermic. There's no such thing as heat particles. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Like the temperature of something is just determined by how fast the atoms are moving, right? That's why we have an absolute minimum temperature but not an absolute maximum, because things can stop, the atoms can, or like the particles can stop in something, but obviously you can't. There's no like speed limit to particles, so you can have like insane temperatures, which is why it's funny. Like if you look at a Celsius spectrum, the lowest temperature is -287, and the highest is like, you know, that we know of is like in the hundreds of millions. I find that funny. There's an absolute maximum temperature. Is there really? I've heard. Again, this is coming from that Weetabix history book, so maybe I should fact check that. Maximum temperature. The highest possible temperature is 1.42000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000 seems to break down pretty much everything. Well, that's nice to know. Thank you for the updates on my knowledge. I like to learn things that make me a smarter individual. And now the next time I talk about this to someone, I'll be like, hey, did you know there is an absolute maximum? It's just way more. Like, we've gotten things really close to absolute zero, but we can't get even, like, moderately close to that in a laboratory, right? Without causing real issues. You know, something that real bothers me, like, again, I'd love to hear if we got, like, some scientists in the chat. You know how the periodic table of elements has a bunch of elements on there that don't really exist? Like, we can only make them exist on Earth for, like, a fraction of a second. That's, like, always bothered me. Am I alone in this? Or is this, like, widespread scientific opinion that, like, yeah, that sucks? Also, thank you very much to your boy, Ryan Bennett. I love your streams. They definitely get me going through lockdown, feeding all the regiment lads at RAF Honington. Are you really an RAF, Mr. Ryan Bennett? Like, I'm always, like, mildly skeptical when someone says, like, I am an insert thing here. It's like, you can say you can insert anything here. You can say, I can say that I'm a locksmith. Actually, you know, I am a locksmith. I forgot to mention this till just now, but I pick locks as, like, a hobby. Like, there's this channel I watch that teaches me, and so I tend to, like, break into my own house a lot because I lose the keys. No, that was a lie. I made that up because it's the internet. You can say anything. I got you good though, right? You all were like, oh wow, so I can't telling the truth about this thing. Nah, that was just a lie and a lie and a lie is what that was. How's your front door, says Tony? I love how common people ask me about that. It's a sign about how concerningly much we spoke about it, of course. But it's also nice. That was also nice. Just being able to kill an Enderman in one fewer hit than before. Very nice improvement. Very nice improvement. It took me over 20 hours to find Pigstep, lol. Don't break my heart, JJ Hero. My heart does not need to be broken right now. What my heart needs is like, I don't know, some what does my heart my heart needs? Like very over the top American food, or like, you know, one thing I really want, I don't know why, I want like American Asian food. I want like a Panda Express or something. It's the most niche thing that my heart wants right now, but my heart can't have it living in the UK. And you know, we have this brand in the UK. It's called Chopsticks. If you've ever heard of it, you know what I'm about to say right now. But like, they do like noodles that's like fully customizable. It's like the Subway of noodles. But no matter what you put in your noodles, it tastes the same. And it blows my mind as to how that's fundamentally possible. Apparently, I'm going to donate all my Google Play money to you. Let's go. Did you get your Google Play money by doing opinion surveys, friend? Because that's my favorite like cool thing about like Android, right? Like, oh lord, don't do this, me near lava. My favorite like little tip with Android is like, hey, did you know you can get free things in the store? Just answer a survey about yourself and your life, etc. I just want to get this block. Okay, we'll mine this. Place block up here too. Go to the very edge. Oh, okay, it's fine. Mine both of these. And there we go. Got another 13 of these. Actually, let's see me never gold with gold. So we got 256. We got just under 512. So whoa. We're just slightly under halfway there now. Whoa. We're living slightly on a prayer now. Oh, this is where this happens, right? Okay. This biome is a nightmare. Eat this and then fly away to another place. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, let's just try and... Oh, this is going to be like a self-contained little bubble. Oh, no, it's not. I lied to you. Just fly... Ooh. Fly away. Be a man who pays for a whole world of concerning Minecraft entertainment. Hope the new doors treat you well, says Jordan Delaney. Why is there so much new door talk today? Again, it hasn't arrived yet. Is it not normal to wait 5 weeks for a door? I'm genuinely like concerned now. Like, oh yeah, maybe I messed up. Maybe I got scammed. Maybe 5 weeks isn't the normal amount of time that one waits for a door. But yeah, I'm currently waiting for it to arrive. I paid a deposit again. I was like cautious on the day, like, you know, this is an easy way you could scam someone. And I was like, that's probably fine. Why didn't they make fireproof bolts? Says that one weird channel. It's because they have striders which do functionally the same thing. I should have used a strider for this stream actually. It would be a lot of cute stuff. No more carpet. Call them fun. Yeah, they just said like, here's the ETA and when it should arrive, and I was like, yep, okay, sounds kind of good. Thank you, Jetpass09. You can prove it. Yeah, I can prove it to you if you want. Oh, that'd be cool. You know, I trust anyone that says they're willing to prove something, which is a bad policy. I should ask for proof. Actually, you know what? Sometimes I ask for proof. But like, if it's a small lie, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Do you know, I've got a story actually about time a few years ago where like a guy, I don't even know why this guy did it, but like, so there's some real like, not even like sociopath level things, but just people who have a point they want to prove and they don't care about human beings who get in the way to prove it. So there's this like concept called social engineering, because a lot of people think hacking is like, you know, type some buttons in a computer, you know, hack into the mainframe and retrace it back to the IP. But one of the smartest parts of hacking is just, you know, social engineering, using the human, like, because no matter how secure you design an IT system, it always has people involved in the loop, and people always make mistakes. That's the basic concept. Like, for instance, there used to be this exploit a while ago where you could call up Netflix and you could be like, hey, here's my email, here's my password. Sorry, what was the last four digits on the card again? And then once you had that, you had someone's 4 digits on their card. And then you could use that information, call Xbox and be like, oh yeah, my last 4 digits on my card are this. I know my email, but I just forgot my password. My kid got on here, did a whole thing. Obviously, this here's my address, which you found. Can you reset that and then like steal it to them? And people went even further, and they used that to get into like people's like phone and be like, hey, I lost my phone, I'm requesting a new SIM. And then once you have someone's SIM, you have their number, and then they would use their number to like get into like someone's YouTube account. Because if you have someone's phone number, you can reset your password effectively. Like the number of steps you have to go through with different companies just piecing together a thing, using the fact that most people aren't that victims of hack. And like, even if it's security protocol not to give away that information, unless they're trained to never ever ever give away the data that's in front of them, which again, a human has to see that stuff to verify if you say it correctly. It means that every one of those companies makes a tiny error, and people can have their like whole life be destroyed as a consequence, right? Like it happened to a lot of people. Like you know, like one bit of data lost another bit of data, lost another bit of data, and then their YouTube channels are gone because the guy, like the people just delete the channels. It's crazy. They don't even use it, like steal the money or whatever. They're just like, it was fun for me to delete the thing. Oh, another fortress, a fresh, brand new one. In a nice basalt deltas. Honestly, basalt deltas don't have the bastions, so I'm not so big on this thing. Is that another Nether fortress, or is it the same one? I feel like either answer is kind of weird here. Is this two Nether fortresses that close together? Okay, no, it's definitely the same one. Let's go in and kill some other skeletons, actually. Any skulls? Nope, no skulls. So, cat. Just got Pigstep, says Max. You beat me in the race I was having with Jess Slimmer. I'm very sad now. But yeah, no, I'm really glad the video's helped you, Ryan Bennett, is my point. I hope all is well in the Ryan Bennett world. And if they aren't well, then you know what? I hope you make those responsible. I don't know what joke I'm going to make here, but you're in the army, so I'm going to be cautious about that. We simping to take out these donos, and that's cool. Yeah, people act like simping is a bad thing. And obviously, like, as a YouTuber, I have an incentive in being like, you know what's really cool? When you give all of your money to, like, YouTube streamers that you like. But, honestly, like, if you like someone, if you like a little community, if you like, you know, hanging out, talking or whatever, is it so wrong to support the thing, you know? Is that so crazy? Like, the only reason people don't like, you know, the traditional definition of simp implies that, like, oh yeah, if it's like a woman on the internet doing it, then they're tricking you into doing so. Again, the thing we all kind of vaguely line up against, and like rightfully so, is trickery. I think any consensual transaction is like fine. Like, again, some people are going to have like, you know, like some people might have problems gambling, and therefore like gambling is a compulsive relationship. But even then, the argument is that you're compulsed into doing it, and it's therefore not, you know, you're not choosing to do it. You're feeling compelled to do it. But any interaction where you're like, yeah, I want to do this, I'm going to do it, you shouldn't feel ashamed for that. And on the other side, like, if you do look at, like, giving, you know, like, tipping the can boy on the internet, because you think, you know, if you look at that and you go, yeah, not value for money for me, right? Then, obviously, like, if you don't care about me saying your name, or you don't care about seeing it on the screen, or you don't care about any of that stuff, then, of course, like, yeah. Don't do it. It's as simple as that, right? Like, there's this weird world where, like, sometimes people are, like, moral arbiters for what other people should do. I think that's the craziest thing, actually. Like, anytime anyone decides that they get to decide what other people get to think and do, like, oh, yeah, people enjoy doing this thing, but I have the correct opinion that they shouldn't. They're not allowed to. I think just because they enjoy doing the thing, and the people they buy it off enjoy, you know, like, are happy to sell it to them. Just because there's a happy buyer, happy seller, and everyone's happy in the meantime, I think that's bad, actually. Because I disagree, you know, I've got moral superiority on this one. It's the same with, like, there's, like, some piece of information. Some people are, like, not down with you consuming, because it's like, oh, yeah, if you... Oh. unless you, like, you know, unless you are... talking about the exact same thing I am, showing, like, I find this insane. Like, you know, right now there's a big movement going on that everyone's like on to some degree. Well, not everyone, but like a large percentage of people are to some degree on board with. And then some people are like, oh yeah, you actually like, this is okay. Do you want to know something crazy? I think most people, 99% of people, would agree racism is bad, right? You on board with that, chat? Is there anyone here who's like pro racism? mods, get your ban buttons ready. I'm just kidding. But like, I find this insane thing that like, oh yeah, you're not really against racism unless you're this thing. Like, unless you apply to my mental standards. Just because you think you're against something and you're the dictionary definition of against it, no. That's, my favorite word people use is like performative. Like, oh no, you only, I actually know better than you do about yourself, friend. I understand you perfectly, Mr. Racism. I didn't even retweet my if you don't retweet my tweet, you don't care about, like, I also find like, oh yeah, unless you unfollow these people, you don't care about whatever issue. It's like, there are some people who genuinely think unless you live and exist in the world exactly as I do, not me, them, obviously. Unless you live exactly the way they do, it's like, you don't really feel a thing. Hey, thank you, Mr. M3 Croft. Thank you very much. Also, even racist jerks have rights. Yeah, that's my genuine position. Like, it'd be better if they weren't racist jerks. I'd like them to not be. But I think whenever we, I think like to try and define categories of people that you don't like is always gonna be super hard. Like objective, like racism, call it out, bad, but fix it. Trying to expand the definition to include as many things that you don't like as possible harms the overall movement, right? And that's what I find crazy when people are like, I'm just gonna keep on expanding this and expanding it until it, until people can use it to criticize the whole movement, which I find sad. Delete racism, uninstall a file, shred it, empty recycling bin. There we go. Solution found. Also, tax my YouTube donation to the only shoemaker catch. Thank you, says James. Thank you, James. You provide much more for me than I provide for you. Probably. I mean, I guess in terms of dollars and cents, that is objectively true. Rate my name, Alicio Luna Flores, or attempt to read it. There you go. I was really worried as soon as I finished saying it, like, oh, you made me say something I shouldn't have, right? There's, okay. Flying around the Nether is scary. I'm going to keep checking my elite show. I'm, like, extra terrified about it. So, I don't know how many blocks we actually went. I think 2,000 is about as far as we got. So after this, we're going to turn back, and we're going to see what's over there. So, kill you. So, I joined Why We Talking About Racism. I think it's a dumb topic. Yeah, I think it's like it's a topic that you never, like, learn from. And, like, earlier I mentioned, like, hey, did you know there's an absolute zero but not an absolute zero at the top? Someone said there is an absolute maximum, and now we're all, like, smarter. The problem with any, like, political debate is you never end up smarter at the end. You always end up dumber. Because for some reason, I don't know why this is, like, when people talk about politics, because it's such an emotive issue, and, like, yeah, like, rightfully so, like, some of the issues that come up are super emotive. But, like, because we don't talk about, like, objective, like, we don't, like, talk about it rationally. We talk about it angrily. No one ever comes away from a political discussion actually smarter than they were before. Sometimes you have a new opinion, but that's because, someone is, like, it's very rare that someone actually changes your mind about something. It's usually more they tell you the things you already felt, and you go, yeah, I agree with those things I already felt. I just blew up one bed and I see 8 debris. Hey, nice, the Fusion Warrior. But yeah, I feel like, it's one of the sad things, because I feel like there are lots of discussions that are really important to have, but then as soon as people turn them into the political umbrella, there's a section of people, like, once you put something into a political agenda, then it becomes like a stick that you use on people as like here is my opinion and it's right. And whereas if we could just have, like, rational discussions about, like, how's this a thing? How can you make this better in your day-to-day life? Whereas people are like, no, it's militant. You're either all the way in, all the way against. Anyway, so I think this is a terrible topic. I want to get out of this one right now because I think it. Again, we're only going to drop our IQ like 50 points for every minute we have this conversation. Because, again, when you're talking about political issues, people, which again, I think it's dumb that this is a political issue, but as soon as something becomes a political issue, it stops becoming one that people can be learning about. Because the reason that the biggest reason that people share any political-based lesson is like as a way to be like, hey, and here is why you should vote for my team. You know? And it's like, you know, it'd be cool if we could just like talk facts, and then you know we could have like discussions about what we should do about those things, and they weren't tied to like, because it's funny like most politics is actually like it's more that you can determine someone's like, you know, political leanings more on their like personality type than you can based on, and you know, like a lot of other details about them, like your upbringing, etc., like where you live has a lot to do with it as well. But that it effectively turns a discussion about like substance into like emotions, and therefore if we have any discussion that goes into that realm, it'll be like, huh, that's a thing. Ultimate title: Grown Man plays a kid's game while talking about politics, says someone on PC. I think that we're all 13-year-olds here, and I'm the 14-year-old. So this is 14-year-old plays 13-year-old's game. While talking, you know, wait, let me work this out. I'm gonna get you better, friend. No, I find it funny that there are genuinely people, like, it's 2020 and they still think, like, legitimately that Minecraft is a children's game. Like, that's an example of a thing where, like, all you have to do is like a Google search, and it's like, oh yeah, never mind. And it's like, you know, if you can't even, and like, I feel like that's an example of an issue because it's not like this super emotive one. If I say, hey, what are the demographics of Minecraft? Give it a Google, and you'll be like, I'll give it a Google, and you're like, huh, that's not what I expected. It's also interesting, like, this is a really interesting one to me, that Minecraft is such a, it's such a geographically spread game. Like, there are so many South American Minecraft players, and a lot of them, like, steal content from English-speaking YouTubers because they know their subscribers haven't seen it, and that's a whole other world of complaint we could have. But the fact that there is, like, such a huge South American Minecraft community, so we've got now just under 640 of these blocks, and we also have no bastions. I've gone 2,000 blocks, and I've seen no bastion. You know, I'm just saying, nerf bastion. It's clearly a thing that they did too well. They need to undo. You know, we all saw that fun video of the girl saying it. Phoenix 16 knows about getting content stolen. It happened, like, every time I get a viral video, there's a Russian or there's a you know, Spanish or whatever version of it, and they just take the same thumbnail and they put their face on it, and then they make the video like a lazy version, you know? Hey Toycat, what's your Discord? Says Robot Finny. Discord.gg/Toycat. I honestly like only join the Discord if you really want to. It's like a place that can get really toxic. So I try not to like recommend. Like, it's not like I try not to be like it's an officially endorsed place. It's like a place that exists. You can check it out if you really want to. But I mean, like, do you I don't know about that one. I'm like the one, like, I don't know, most of, oh, did that Never Gold ore come from the pig, by the way? Oh no, it's because he picked it up. He stole my Never Gold ore. Oh, and the reason they're mad at me is because it's just I'm not wearing gold. That's the reason. So let's combine together some more bows. Actually, let's just start dropping bows. Like, I don't need this many bows, right? I don't need this single block of blackstone. I do want these million blocks though. Why don't you build a house out of the Never Gold and ancient debris if you haven't smelted it? I did smelt the ancient debris down, sadly. Maybe I should have. Maybe regrets should be had. But actually, we're gonna need to take another shulker box. Oh god, the Neverac one. It's got a bow in there too. Well, we've got a problem on our hands. We've got an inventory issue that is brewing. But you know what? Brewing is for Minecraft stuff. What's up, Toycat says Chunky9? Good to see you. Toycat tax has to be paid. Evidence in your email just for you. Hey, exciting. I will not share that with other human beings. Probably. Definitely, I mean. So, 580 gold mine, 480 to go. Oh god, what is... I am not a fan of ghasts. Honestly, the way Nether mobs work and spawn now is like such a shame compared to how it was before. Like every now and then it's beneficial, but most of the time it's just like, oh no, please leave me alone, Mr. Ghast. Please leave me alone. And you're like, nah, leaving you alone? Why would I do that? Yeah, leave you alone? No, no, no. fire explosions at you until you lose something valuable. Yes, yes, yes. You need a bow, dude. Yeah, honestly, that's what I just need to do, right? Actually, I have a bow on me. Why don't I just use it? I have arrows too, right? Yeah, I have a lot of arrows. Let's just start firing arrows at ghasts. That'll teach you to be explodey. Boom, gone. Honestly, killing ghasts is like the least rewarding enemy to kill though, because you usually don't even pick up the gunpowder and the thing. Also, this Soul Sand Valley is so lucrative. Oh, we're running out of fireworks. Oh, we need to save all the ones we've got. I have no paper with me, and no easy way to get it. We could find like a ruined portal or something. But, like, it's gonna be a whole little journey. Is my point. So we need to start heading back now, and ideally avoiding this sort of stuff. So yeah, let's just mine this way, because we're roughly the right Z coordinate. I want to get that gold over there. I shouldn't want to, but I just have it built into my soul that I want that. I want it bad. Ooh, yep, this is good. This is safe. This is normal. This is what people do when they want Nether gold ore. And then let's mine this way. Yeah, let's just go for a mine. Let's just see where we end up. Might be nowhere, might be somewhere. We might find ancient debris. That's the cool thing. I did a I recently did a Nether only challenge. It's coming up real soon. And okay, we're getting some quartz apparently. Actually, wait, we got a Nether quartz block we need to like do something with. Oh, my inventory is such a mess. So you can't find bastions in basalt biomes. Hope this helps. Thank you, JJ Hero. I did know that one, but I'm glad that I appreciate you telling me. Also, thank you very much. Oh, Larry the Lobster says you look cute. Not gonna lie. You know, I'm so sorry. I missed you, Larry the Lobster. And with a name like Larry the Lobster, how could I? How could I do that? But yeah, today I spent like a couple of hours walking around. I went to a store today, like the first time in months. And I was thinking about one of the real tragedies of the COVID stuff is that so I went to a store today. It was a PC World, in case you're curious. It's like an electronics store here in the UK. And I tried to, oh god, I don't know what I want and don't want. I tried to buy I wanted to look around. Ooh, what are the noises? There's something just above me. Or to the left of me. Where are these things? I don't know for sure. Probably this way. But like, so I wanted to go around the store, but they're like, you can only come in if you have a specific inquiry, or you have like, you're picking up an item that you've ordered online. And I was like, you know what? What's the best part of the new update in your opinion, Toycat? I like the new biomes and I like the netherite stuff. I think those things combined is really great. I like soul speed is fun, but it's like it's too like draining on your boots to be usable in survival. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Overall way to put it. Greetings, Sir Cat, first Lord of Minecraft, says Kalen Burns. You got a really cute cat as a profile picture, Kalen. Never heard the name Kalen before, but you know, there's a first time for anything, except incest. That's always the key lesson you gotta throw out there, right? Ooh, automatically hidden for review. Hey, okay, there we go. I saw that message. Good to see you, by the way, Jira. I see you're moderating today. How's your life, man, Jira? Anyway, so actually, wait, chat. Let's have a moment. You know, it's been a while. I always want to do this. I always want to be like, you know, if you watch the videos and you never normally. Actually, wait. If you're normally a chatter, but you're like, you know what, I'll never read my message. Now's the time. I'm gonna try and read some messages. I'm gonna go through this chat. And I'm gonna give you like, I can't give you like super well thought out long responses, although I might do that anyway. You know, give me questions with super long thought out responses only. If it's a simple question like, what is your birthday? I am gonna respond, I don't know, man. If it's a well thought out long form question, you know, let's roll with it, you know. Do you like Crash Bandicoot, says Endboss 25? I really like Crash Bash, and I want to dive into the newer Crash games, but I haven't played. Like I loved Crash, the racing game they released, except they put microtransactions in a remastered game, which really annoyed me. And everyone's just okay with it.
If you never knew about Minecraft's existence, what would you be doing now?
No one of true relevance. I would, without Minecraft... So, like, I was still making gaming videos, but I would, like, they wouldn't have gone anywhere. I'd have gone a normal job in IT. And... Yeah, my life would have been on, like, a much worse trajectory in terms of, like, I do my dream job and I travel in the spare time. I think I'd have a much more normal, traditional life if it weren't for this whole YouTube thingy. And my life would be, like, several years delayed because, like, a lot of my, like, my stuff financially is set up to be, like, very cautious so that when stuff like this whole COVID pandemic comes around, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to starve this month, not going to starve this month. So yeah, because of that, my life would be, like, in a different place. Like, literally, like, I would be where I am now just 10 years late, and I would also be doing a job I didn't like as much. So very happy with that. Also, here's my Twig attacks when you're getting to Pizza Hut, says the random J. Oh, I need to get Pizza Hut soon. I don't know why. I saw a thing that was like, oh yeah, deep pan pizza, and I was like, oh, deep pan. Why does no one else do that? What does deep pan even mean? Like, because deep pan pizza that you can order like that's frozen yourself sucks. Deep pan pizza at Pizza Hut. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. Anyway, so I missed some messages. I feel like keep throwing them at me. Have you noticed how breathing out with your lips rounded produces cold air, but breathing out with wide lips produces hot air? You know what, Hexatron? I feel like you're stealing earlier conversation topics. I feel heartbroken. Oh lord, please see this. Yeah, let's not. Let's just keep that. Yeah, you're good. That's good to know. So oh, we're doing really good now. We've got 10 stacks of 64 plus 41, so we've got 681 never gold ore now. That is something I never thought we'd see. We got when's the last time you had a haircut? Says Joe Luke. In March. Again, a lot of people are saying like, oh yeah, nice quarantine hair, Toy Cat, and I love that I have to be like, yeah, that's what this is, quarantine hair. This isn't what it would be like even if there was no COVID pandemic. Yeah, that's good. Yep, COVID hair, pandemic hair, lockdown, cut, buzz, whatever. What are you gonna do with all this never gold? Although actually, you know, honestly, it's interesting because like if you want to get a haircut, there are like underground people who'll do it for you, and I find that hilarious. Like an underground hairdresser, like, okay, this is on the down low. Don't tell anyone, but I will cut your hair. It's just extra funny, right? You know, the world is a funny place, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Isn't that nice? Oh, this pickaxe doesn't have efficiency on it. This whole time I've been doing this wrong. Also, that was a really big waste of my silver pickaxe. Don't know why I did it. I was just compelled to. Just shave your head, says Jira. Honestly, right? Like, that's the easiest solution. Like, oh no, quarantine hat. You know, everyone has scissors. Everyone has like razors. Just use it on. Actually, I've never used. Okay, so I'm sure there's some like grand reason why it wouldn't work, but I've never used a razor on my head. Does it work? Because every time I use it on hair that is thicker than my beard, it works like way less effectively. Like if you use the razor for long enough, would it eventually carve off all your hair? I'm not like a shaving expert. All I know about shaving is that everyone, like, it's one of those subjects where everyone's like universally just wrong about it, right? Again, there's a lot of subjects where people are universally wrong, and shaving is one of them. So it's easier to trim it first. See, but like, what's the logic on that? You know, what's the logic? Is a loser. Also, good to see. I feel like I missed a couple of messages earlier, but I hope you're doing well today. And if you're not doing well today, then I hope that, you know, you don't get in an automobile accident in the next 30 days. You know, that's my new standard greeting. Like, kind of going back to the earlier thing, oh, I think, like, I really do think, like, insulting people is the best way to prove that you're being honest. Like, obviously friendly insults, like, but, like, if you say things saying unexpected things, I would say. Like, because if you just insult people, you're just being mean. But I think saying, like, again, I think, like, you know, saying I hope you don't get in a car accident in the next 30 days, I feel like that's, like, it's technically not friendly, but it's, like, it's unexpected, and they're like, oh, that's nice. You know, you're clearly being legit if you say that. That's my fault. Or maybe I'm just being mean and justifying it. But oh, is that a bastion? No, it's not. Where are the bastions? That's my question. They can't all be missing. Okay, let's get some more Nether gold ore. I love these biomes for it. Like, Never Waste is definitely the one you want to be in if you want to get a lot of this stuff. We're going to have to free up some more space. This is a time where we just can't be affording to pick up gold swords, by the way. Oof, oof. Twisting Vine, too. Like, are we using those? No. Warped Roots, are they that great? No. We got to make the hard choices that no one else wants to. Also, what would you do if I named my child Toy Cat? I'd be very pleased, actually. Would donate more, but just bought new headphones. It's always cool when you buy a new tech purchase, right? Like, the feeling of, like... There's something just nice about having a new thing in your life. It feels like it's going to improve it a little bit. You, like, bring your life up to a new level. I don't know, like, maybe this is just me, but, like, I'm so excited about every new tech purchase. I bought a new scooter, yesterday. Like, I'm selling my current one to a friend, and then... etc. Also, thank you, IBX Toycat. I'm doing well. I've started working again recently. It feels paid off for so long. How do you work if you work in a restaurant?
Toycat, what to you makes a good, well-rounded Minecraft player? For me, it's being good at 1. Creative building 2. Survival skill 3. PvP 4. Parkour 5. Minigames 6. Redstone 7. Commands no particular or...
So, honestly, if you wanted to be, like, a perfect, well-rounded Minecraft player, you would need to, like, I would say you need to be into every sub-community. Like, you need to be good at PvP, you need to be good at parkour, you need to be good at commands, you need to be good at redstone, you need to be... Oh, God, not again, not again, not again, not again, not again. Not again. Okay, we get it. We wasted a Nether gold ore, but... Can we get that, actually? I reckon we can. We just have to, like... block there, and then roll the dice. Okay. Well, you don't win every dice roll. Oh, yeah. We gotta stop having that happen, huh? Let's eat a little bit. Let's just have a calm moment, and then let's fly into the lava again. Oh God! It didn't work how I thought it would. Okay, I'm back. I'm alive. I'm good. Ooh, there's a whole Never Wastes with more gold ore to be gone. So, restaurant in San Francisco is open for outdoor dining only. Huh, interesting. To this day, like, at restaurants in, like, everyone always says, like, California's the most locked down of all the states. Even though it's, like, got, like, some of the higher cases. Like, I think it's an interesting case, like, example of, like, you know, is it, like, followed everywhere or whatever? And it's interesting that California is opening before the UK is. That is fascinating to me, at least. What are your thoughts on The Last of Us 2, says Azra Kara. It looks pretty cool, but I never played the first one. I don't want to just get into the second one. Like, I've said this before, and I know it's dumb because it's a great game that I would really love to play. But, like, when people, like, way overhype something, I'm like, it's not going to be as good as they're expecting. Like, I know, like, hype is something that, like, if it's from people that you know and respect, it's, like, delightful. And, like, for some reason I have this, like, thing in me that's like, yep. And if it's from someone I don't like, then it counts negatively. Are you antisocial? Would you give us the seed, says KG Void. The seed for this world is everything. And am I antisocial? I wouldn't say so. I'm, like, less social than the average human being, probably. But I wouldn't say I'm, like, actively antisocial. But yeah, like, there's actually this interesting, I learned this because, you know, supermarket loyalty cards, the reason they give you these cards that you get discounts with, oh, we found a portal. That's nice. That's real nice. The reason they give you these cards, should we put some stuff in here for now? Like, we can come back for it. We won't come back for it. We'll put it in there, though. And then we can come back for it. Ah, 22 map creams is too many to not come back for. Free ender pearls, we definitely don't want those. There we go, that's nice. Oh, there's gold blocks here. We definitely want gold blocks, right? That's a lot of gold. That's nine whole Nether gold we could just take right there. And I kind of like this looking natural. Anyway, so supermarket loyalty cards, they track you, like they track your spending, and because they, like, before supermarket loyalty cards, they couldn't work out what a single person was buying. They could work out what a single shop was. Because of loyalty cards, they can track you across multiple shops. And there's a lot of data they get from that, such as like when you buy certain things, etc. But the thing that I find most interesting that they can gather from that is they can work out that some people buy products that are like then going to be successful. Like you can find a certain group of like, call them trendsetters, people who like set the tone. Also, Caitlin Smith, hi Toget, nice to see you again. Oh god, streaming. I hopped on to pay Toget Hex. Rejoin once I get off work. A smiley face. Thank you, Caitlin Smith. We are about 750 blocks in. I worry I won't be streaming when you get off work. But you know what I will be streaming? Wait, you know what I won't be getting off work streaming? When? Good? I tried my best. Is it easy for you to come up with your project ideas? I'd say for the most part, like when I do things that I generally want to do, and sometimes they come out as super bad ideas, and sometimes like I just do the things that like are in my head, like, oh yeah, here's an idea I had, and then sometimes people love them, sometimes people hate them, because like, you know, it's easy to come up with ideas, but good ideas are the hard ones. Because my brain has a trillion ideas. Like right now, what if you mined a soul sand valley? No, what if you mined a basalt deltas of all of the blackstone, leaving just like basalt floating around, and then you covered it with netherrack, so it was like you had those particles, but it was kind of crazy. Would be kind of cool, right? You can make your own little biome. What if you actually what if you took the basalt deltas and you covered you replaced all of the lava with pacti, so you can make a frozen deltas, like. You know, it's like, it's not the best of ideas. It's like, it would be interesting to look at. But like, having ideas is easy. Like, working out which ideas are worth your time. Because in Minecraft, you've only got a finite amount of time. Is much more important. And also keeping track of all the ideas and like, actually doing them and stuff like that. I'd say they're the harder bits than just coming up with the ideas. Actually, this kind of goes back to that guy who was like, so what's a well-rounded Minecraft player? I think that you don't need to be a well-rounded Minecraft player. A lot of people tell you, no, you have to build well. No, you have to learn redstone. What? I can't believe you don't have 16,000 mob farms, you know, expletive slur pleb. But also, it's easy. OC opened faster than LA, SF because we protested. People protested to open San Francisco. That's interesting. You'd figure, like, again, I can only make vague generalizations based on the political state of a region. But you'd figure they'd be the sort of place that's like, no, stay closed forever. Wait for the vaccine. Which is interesting, actually. Do you want to talk about COVID for a little bit? You know, let's talk about a little bit of COVID. Just a little bit. There's this really interesting thing, because the, a lot of people genuinely are still of the impression, like, this is just my tiny bit of education for you. This is non-political. This is not like me pushing an agenda. I don't care what country you live in and what their laws are. You can restrict yourself all the way you can not. But a lot of people still think there's going to be this moment where we like eradicate it. But like, because it's spread so internationally now, unless you close your borders entirely, and even then, like goods and stuff get through. It's now just a matter of like, how bad does it happen, and not like, does it happen at all? Like, you know, with the exception, like even New Zealand, which is locked off from the world, is like regularly getting, you know, cases come in. They're not many, but like some number. And we're now at like a point where even the WHO is just like, yep, the worst of this is yet to come. Like, what we're in now is like, I wouldn't call it like wave 1 or whatever, but like this is where we are now. There's gonna be something, you know, like the new normal has to be hundreds of people dying from an illness that started because a bastion. And I think it's like hard to accept because like no politician will ever spread that information out there. But I just wanted to like share it right now. We're like, you know, just because it's the statistics, like we're at a point now where like, yep, yeah, it's about managing it more than it's about avoiding it now, which is super interesting to me. That like once you pass a critical, I think we realistically reached that level a long time ago, but like it's just now becoming like real for people, you know. So yeah, I'm not saying that to be like scaremongering. I'm just saying it to be like, you know, if you're in the world and you're like, I don't know about places and stuff, Also, what is this? It's a... Oh, it's a bridge. Oh, I love these ones. So, I don't have a hopper or the ingredients to get one. So, I guess I'm just fighting piglins. Anyone got a better idea than fight the piglins? Nope. Okay, fight the piglins it is. So, I guess I'll fly in. Oh, that's a tight gap to try and fit in. Ah, let's try it. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay, that was a rough idea. And then we need to grab some Netherrack. Actually, let's just find our way in through here. Like, actually, there's a chest up there as well, though. So we'll just mine through this wall. Nice. Oh, okay. Should have not let them happen. Okay, we'll be really careful about this one. Okay, just keep on mining. Keep on mining. You got some stuff. That's nice. Pigstep. Soul speed 2. Some iron. That's nice. No Pigstep though. I'm just gonna keep on killing piglins. You know, honestly, easy XP, right? Easy XP. Throw some bone meal in here. We can always just make more. Oh, no, 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 my Netherite sword. Not the Netherite sword. Okay, no Pigstep. 0 out of 10, get my money back. So the plan is, I'm gonna hop down there in a second. Okay, so first of all, for both of these plus this in there, we have to like deal with this later. So we've now got 12 stacks, 12 dice 64. We've got 768 plus 20. We've got 790 of this. I've got shit. Okay, so I can store some Netherrack in here just temporarily, and not for a long time, but for now. Plus the Nilium, it's nice. So put that in there. Okay, we're good. And now I can start taking stuff like, you know, I can't leave iron. That hurts me. Soul speed, like, do we want it? Kinda. Should I leave it? It's a rare book. It can only be found here. If I need it, I know where this is now, so I can come back for it. Oh, all of these gold blocks. Of course, I'm gonna take those. That's just common sense, right? The Gilded Blackstone. There's a lot of reasons on it. Come back here. Oh god, there's so many piglins. Look how many piglins there are. It's a ludicrous number of piglins. Too many piglins, one could say. So I'm just here to get that chest. Anything after that is... Oh, Lord. Oh, what is happening here? I need a block that is not either of these. Okay, so we're just gonna walk past you. Oh, we don't want to split them, because if we split them... Oh, this is the worst case scenario. This is the worst case. This is the worst case. Okay, there was ancient debris in there, I think. I could have seen that. But I didn't see Pigstep. Did you see Pigstep? Oh! Okay, we're fine. That was scary. But you know, things are scary sometimes. Oh, how about that? I'm just gonna eat while we're down there. I really want to pick up the Gilded Blackstone, but that's like it's a thing for another day, right? So there are more chests around here. That center chest is just the luckiest one. No Pigstep. Okay, no Pigstep. We're sure of it? I trust you, chat. Whew. I made my own app to look at and graph the Public Health England data. Oh, that's pretty cool, Pink. Let's cool. Wait. Oh, goddamn. Okay, there's arrows. I guess some more arrows is not bad. There's a gold helmet. Would stop the piglins attacking me. Yeah, I guess, like, temporarily. Why not, you know? Take this one off. Oh, Lord. Okay, that's why we don't take that off. Ooh. Okay, so we got a gold helmet. So the piglins aren't mad at me. I stole a gold helmet from them. And now they can stop being mad about it. Yep, that was not terrifying in the slightest. So there's another chest. I don't think there's another chest in this room, actually. Or it can spawn, because it's made up of lots of weird bits that rotate a little bit, right? Am I wrong? Or am I wrong? Let's look around for a chest very briefly around here. There's this cool room here that I always think should have a chest in. But like, oh, wait, does it lead to a chest room, maybe? Is up here something? Like, there's this really cool space in this bastion. Like, I love it, like, thematically. I love the design of this thing. But there's, like, no reason to come towards it. I wish they, like, had cool places reward you with a chest. I'm gonna make prison cell out of gilded blackstone on the realm for you, Toy Cat, because you're an elytra thief. You still want elytra, and all of a sudden you're an elytra thief. You know, I was just keeping it warm so that next time I don't need to ask permission to look around. That's all I'm trying to do there. So yeah, there's sometimes a disc up here, I want to say. Where's the Pigstep? Is there a Pigstep? I mean, these are steps of a piglin bastion. It's kind of like a Pigstep. Actually, are there chests on the top of these ones? I don't think there is. I think it's only the other types. Yeah, we didn't find a chest here. There's a lot of gold we can get though, but not really the useful one for me right now. So that was cool to find though. We finally found a bastion. It took literally 2 hours, but I mean, otherwise, pretty successful, I'd say. Pretty successful. And also, oh, look at this. We've got a huge area to mine for all of its goodies. Check my elytra. Elytra's gone. Well, that's a little bit of a spicy situation. Okay, we're alive. We're good. Where is the Nether gold? Here is the Nether gold. You know that thing I said about how I have capture card issues and my stream and my thing randomly crashes? Guess what might have happened? And a lot of people generally think the stream's over when that happens. They're like, oh, I guess it ended. How odd. And that's always sad. That literally breaks my heart. I have these all the time, and it's like the worst thing. Like, it's funny because the worst thing for like a streaming, like career air quotes, is just like going offline for a few minutes without anyone knowing. And it's like it happens so infrequently that like people aren't even like warned. It's just a random like, hey, stream might go offline. When? Who knows? Whenever. Look in the treasure room chest if you haven't. Yeah, tell me where the chest is, friend. I generally don't know where it is. Like, I thought there were 3 chests. No, yeah, I thought there were 3 chests in a thing. But clearly not. Seriously, yours is the only stream I watch that crashes like this. You need to deal with that, says QD314. Yeah, it's a PC-ish. Like, as long as literally every PC I've ever owned has this issue. Like, it could be a capture card thing, but it's every capture card I've ever owned too. I've gone through so many capture cards. They all randomly crash. It's like something about how I set up computers clearly is not okay. But like even my MacBook had this issue, where I would just randomly run through some stuff. Probably less, but like I don't have a MacBook anymore. I got it stolen. Fun fact. Anyway, it wasn't my MacBook though. It was a company one. Anyway, does he have Pigstep already? Let's just pretend I found it and the time I was gone. I'm sad. We didn't. This doesn't crash you for denying her nuggets. That's what it was, you know. Also, Megan Smith, I missed you. Took out and enjoyed catching the other stream with my little meow meow next to me. How are you doing today? I've got to eat lunch early, so I keep fainting. You know, the pro tip about food is you got to remember to eat it. If you don't eat food, then you'll have a bad mood. There you go. It rhymes, and now it's more true. It's okay. I know you're busy, so oh wait, it's the same message. I'm sorry. Oh god. They said, I want to know how you're doing. I always stay on the stream till there's an awkward Toy Cat ending. That's how you know it's a real Toy Cat stream. It's not a Toy Cat stream if there's no awkward... Toy Cat stares at the camera for a few seconds longer than he should reasonably be doing. Go back down the stairs of the bastion. Yeah, I will. You gotta, like, give me some specific directions in chat. Give it to me, friends. Give me the directions. I crave them. Directions. It's what Toy Cat craves. So I'm gonna like fly this way. That was a bad idea. That was a waste of a. I've got 4 fireworks left. I need to be using these better, less disastrously. Ooh, there's some gold up there. You know, that's worth going for. That's easy enough to get. I just have to like mine a little staircase up. Yeah, I'll just use this. Just do 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 do. And then there we go. Heck yeah. Oh, it's a nice chunky vein. 2 veins together, perhaps. I'm not sure. I'm just jaw. Okay, now we need to mine into this thing. Or actually, we'll just do the same thing we mine above. And like the way we get out of this is the way we'll get in. And then there we go. Jump. So let's go back in. Give me some directions, chat, and I'll find a. Like I want to know where the extra chests are that I've missed, because it's been a while. These are my favorite ones, but like that main chest. Everything else is kind of secondary to my head. Thank you very much, by the way. Oh god, to Sarah Catherine. Don't ever play Minecraft, because somehow watching you make progress in your alpha feels. But okay, wait. I don't ever play Minecraft because somehow watching you make progress in your world fulfills me in the same way having my own prolific world would. Honestly, there is something interesting, right, about watching any video game that feels almost as good as playing it. Like, oh, here is a chest we missed. Oh, 2 chests. Ancient debris. Love me some ancient debris. And some crossbows. Oh, I'll give them a crossbow back in exchange for the things I robbed. And also we'll stack all the iron nuggets into one place. There you go. 7 iron nuggets. And some bone blocks. That's very nice. But like there's something about playing a game, like watching a game that is the same as that like has the same like feeling as playing it. Like like seeing a game played well is kind of like watching a game. I can't even describe it, like, but it is definitely real for me too. Like I watched some I got really nostalgic for Sonic Adventure 2, and instead of playing the game I just looked up some videos and I was like, yeah, that's the stuff. That's the jam. Yesterday you said that my profile pic reminded you of someone. How I'm here to tell you that it's just the generic teen stuck in a cypherward selfie. My cat says hi. Hey, hello, meow meow, the cat. You know what? You didn't say that was her name, but I totally assumed it anyway. Oh, there we go. There's one over there. Chest. Okay, let's go get that chest. Get that chest. Get some stuff. Oh, jump. I didn't know that little chest room thing existed, even though I've been there before. Like, my brain didn't store it. It's so weird, by the way. And a reminder that brains don't work at all. You know, nothing about a brain works. And the slightest... Okay, I thought that was a chest here. Am I crazy? Is it down there? Oh, here it is, yep. So, soul speed free. I have to take that. I feel obliged. A bunch of arrows, although we leave a bunch here because I'm going to pick some up. Gilded Blackstone. Oh, so Gilded Blackstone. I want the Gilded Blackstone. Okay, so there's probably more. If there's that many chests, and I haven't missed one yet, we're probably good. So let's keep running through here. Keep on like peeking around, making sure there's no chests I'm missing. Yeah, I think we've probably got all of them now. Pigstep is broken. Imagine if you can't find Pigstep. That'd be the most tragic bug. That's the moment where I go, you know what? We're gonna burn down Minecraft. You know, this is... We need to cause civil unrest until Minecraft fixes Pigstep, right? Gamers unite. Thank you very much, by the way, Sarah Catherine. I didn't say. I was just like, hey, same here. But like, for real, I don't know what it is about why watching a game has a similar reaction to playing it. Like, I've tried to think about it forever because this is my, like, you know, this is my full-time... Not full-time. Yeah, full-time. Yeah, it is full-time, yeah. This is my primary profession. This is the way in which I make the dollars that make the world spin round. And yet, in spite of the... Okay, I'm just going to mine through here. See where we end up. Nope. Nowhere, apparently. We're going to end up under lava. Unless we just mine straight up. Oh, it takes so long to mine with an normal pickaxe. Oh. Who has... Oh, okay. That's nice. Caitlin Smith. Kind of close up work, and you're still streaming. Here's some money for being wrong. You know, I do deserve that one. This was... Okay. This is on me. I made the entirely incorrect assumption that your work would be more than... How long? Like half an hour? You have very short work. You know, I wish my work was only 20 minutes. See, there we go. Turned it on you now. So, I'm going to throw the blackstone back in there as well as the crimson roots and the leather and the gold sword. You know, we'll just put them away. I can throw them on the ground, but that works too. So, yeah, we're not going to find any more chests. I think it's apparent by now. And let's get out there as a result. Unless maybe at the top somewhere, there's not going to be anything. Unless on the top layer, there's like... We'll make a little, you know, just for fun. Just to see what happens, you know? Let's just see for sure what's happening. It's okay if I give you $100, will you sing Savannah again? Sure, my friend. I can, in fact, sing Savannah. That's one of my favorite things to show people. Like, you know what? You might think Minecraft YouTubers aren't talented, but let me show you this music I made. My favorite thing is looking at the number of people watching your stream, even if it is 3 hours away. Wait, looking at the number of people watching your stream, even if it is 3 hours away. Provides entertainment, would recommend 5 Pigstep out of 5. Yeah, it's a wait, 3 hours. I don't understand how the number of people on the stream could be 3 hours away. 3 hours away from what, I ask you? But yeah, I do totally agree that there's this fascinating thing about this live stream, right? That we're all watching this same thing together, and it's thousands of people. Like, every time I think about it, my brain, like, freezes a bit, and is like, you know, cat.exe is not responding. Because it's like, that is, like, too many people. You know, I'm just making dumb Minecraft jokes, talking about how I'm gonna lie to you about getting in an automobile crash or whatever. I'm the opposite. I watch people play video games because I'm terrible at playing video games. It frustrates me, but lol, Minecraft just makes me want to play more. It's definitely a game, but when you see someone do something cool in Minecraft, you're like, I'm gonna go do that thing. Like, every now and then I watch a video that's just like, I need to go do the thing that I'm seeing right now, but like, better. Also, Caitlin Smith, I actually worked 10 hours today. I knew I was almost done when I first tuned in. You know what? You're covering up for your extreme, what's the word, like, bourgeoisie attitude right here. You, I know you're in the, what's the term? I'm trying to call you some mean words, but I don't have the vocabulary to the way that people would normally do it. But you know what? I know you only work 45 minutes a day. We know the answer. Hello, Paul, by the way, says, I really love how you can easily talk for so long. I enjoy it a lot too, usually, actually. Like, again, we have, like, some regulars in chat that make it fun as well. We have, you know, some members. We have, like, people here that are like, oh, yeah, it's cool. It's, like, a part of the stream is hanging out with them to me. And that's kind of nice, you know? Like, you know, like, I just said before, 3,000 people are watching. It's actually gone down to, like, 2,700 because the stream crashed. That's actually less than normal. Usually, like, cuts in half. But, like, you know, we're here with, like, 2,000 people. Let's just simplify it down. And, sometimes it can be, like, overwhelming. How many of those people seem to not care in the slightest? Like, they're like, entertain me, fool. I'm just gonna kill you now. You'll be upset in a second. It's always, like, overwhelming sometimes how many people are like, here's a guy that just says, don't run out of fireworks. Actually, that's a nice one. When do we get a foot reveal? That's actually not so bad, but there are people who just, like, they send messages without even thinking about the fact that they're being sent to someone. Like, what's just as annoying as people who actively mean harm is people who don't mean anything. Like, people who just say words because they think that they, like, stop typing in chat. I like red rainbows. Whatever, like, you know, poop. These messages, like, actually, you know, at least poop is a stream joke. You know, Alfremon says beans. It's like, you know, that's, I'm proud of you for that, I guess. Whereas, like, when we see messages like, oh yeah, when you next live, says Jack Burdon. That's a bad example, but I'm next live probably tomorrow. Or maybe Wednesday. Oh, no, you give me that back, you monster. But let's throw this in the shulker box now, actually. So we now have, if we were at 780 before, we're at like 824. We're getting close, huh? Getting real close. We are going to run into serious issues with, like, space. We're going to have to throw away some stuff. It's going to be a tragedy. I love tuning into live streams, says Jacob Denny. See, that's nice. And sometimes people, like, they love having that, like, conversation back and forth. And some people are just here, like, nah. I'm going to say beans and cat. I'm going to say poop. Quick maps. So Cat is our puppet. We make him kill turtles. We cause lag in chat. JK, we're the mastermind who... Damn it. We're the mastermind who... I missed... Wait, where is it? Yep, no, I can't find it. Did that message exist? Was there a super chat? It doesn't show up here. It just showed up on screen for a second. I can't find it again. But yeah, no, I really enjoy hanging out for a few hours at a time here. Like, it's a fun time to chat and be like, hey, what you guys think about the moon, huh? I reckon it's fake. Nah, I'm just kidding. I think the moon's kind of real, but we didn't really land there, you know? Why would we land on the moon and tell people about it? Actually, you know what? Can I tell you about something I was thinking about earlier? Oh yeah, I was thinking about something interesting about like the one benefit of going into a physical store, right, is that you can just look around without any intention of buying things, and it's like a cooler way to show things than like Amazon. Because I learned something really interesting recently. That on Amazon, like something like 30%. In real life, when you buy something, only like 3% of it's like 70%. But it's like less than 10% of people return the thing. Online, people are way more likely to return because like there's no interaction with it. Money's not coming out of my bank, so I figured I've got to retip tomorrow, eh? You know, it's the only logical solution I can see. Jack. Especially nice the new Lena Ray music in the background. Oh yeah, I love these Nether streams. It's like chill with some Minecraft music, right? It's what I find interesting also, I forgot to mention this in my newest Minecraft video, but we're likely to see some more Lena Ray music. She said something on Twitter like, "Oh, I'd love to work for Minecraft again, but they're the ones who make decisions." And then the lead sound designer for Minecraft liked that tweet, and it's like, well, seems likely to me we're gonna see some more Lena Ray music. And I'm curious in the future if we ever go back to C418, or if this is now just the new Minecraft era of music. And like I know it's dumb, but like I really love video game music, so like that's actually like a fascinating little thing to me. Seeing how these things change. I love the Nether streams so much. I've been having a lot of fun hanging out here, says Shravia. You know, me too, or not. I'm glad you have. You've been here even before the Nether update. It's crazy the number of people who are like getting back into Minecraft basically just because of an update. It's always interesting, like it's always something we expect, but it's also always interesting to me that like I can't imagine not having Minecraft so long. Then all of a sudden being like, oh yeah, it exists again. Isn't that nice? Oh yeah, like the guy earlier, I've got his name now, but he was like, I haven't played since the horse update. It's like every Minecraft update's like this huge like signal boost publicity release of like, yeah, you can come check out the game if you want to. So what is the gold count, says Gabriella Wilson? We're at like 860 something, I think. I don't have a precise count because I'm not looking at it all, but things are going well. Also, thank you for the quick math comment earlier, is it loser? You know, in my head I didn't understand it the first time, and I'm like, you're saying I do quick math. I thought that was an example of like a good comment, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna say quick math. The super chat was just a figment of your imagination. Let's return to that unfinished Burger King conversation. I still want to know, where did it go? That super chat genuinely, where did it? Who said it? When did it happen? How did you make it appear and then unappear? I don't see it in the slightest. Oh, anyway, so oh yeah, the Burger King story is just meant to be like there was this thing that was like, again, a really radical idea. That, oh yeah, you should, when you're dealing with customers, smile, because then they'll be happier. And it you know, like, at the time it was like, huh? Why would anyone be happy just because you're smiling? But like, the actual business orthodoxy proves that like, somehow that's correct. Somehow people do genuinely prefer it when you smile at them. I'm going to fill up these slots of Nether gold ore. And then that one, and then we'll put that there. How nice. And it basically proved that point that like, until that point in time, we assumed under the assumption that like we went under the assumption that people like being told the truth, and people like being told the truth. But there's also like a whole other element of like, but people like a lot of subtle lies a lot better than they like the truth. The truth hurts. The truth is mentally exhausting sometimes. But you know what isn't mentally exhausting? Being smiled at Burger King. Especially like, you know, I will say, you know, this is like one of those dumb like, I am a human male and things are done like this. But like, you know, if you're at a coffee shop and like the person smiles at you and they're an attractive person, you're like, wow, I'm so cool. I'm the bomb today. This person smiled at me and they don't even need to. You know, if at Burger King it's an attractive employee, I'm like, you know what? Give me 2 burgers now. I don't actually think that in the slightest. No one. I'd be surprised if anyone did think that. Well, I think the amount of like impact smiling has on someone's day. I didn't get it for so long. And then, like, I remember, like, the first time someone smiled at me and it made an impact, I was like, ah, yeah, ah. And then I started, like, smiling at people all the time just because, like, improves their day or whatever. By the way, funny watching you say Cumbrian words wrong. Try to make a coherent sense for real words. Also, my name's basically pronounced Burdon, by the way. You know what? You are a burden on the rest of us, eh? That's how I see it. That's how I see it. There you go. Oh, I'm funny. High quality toy cat humor. Let's take down this gas first, because otherwise he's gonna cause me a nightmare. Somehow he did anyway. And now let's get this gold ore. I think we're basically done here, huh? We're like definitely 80-something% of the way there. It's gonna be real sad. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Haha, that is the meme. I hear something. Like maybe someone playing around with a screwdriver in the background. One sec. What are you up to? Okay. Oh, it's just someone robbing the house. Don't worry about that. You know, I'm always worried that, like, the person who comes in is going to be, like, you know, a murderer, like someone who goes door to door killing people. Oh, that's just your standard, burglar. He's trying to take apart the, sofa so he can get it out the door. It's all good. Did you find Pigstep yet? I did not. I did not. I'm very sad. Yeah, honestly, you know, can we just have a moment of, like, we should all be pitching in to help the local, like, burgling communities out. Because think about it. People used to go door to door, like, seeing if someone's home and then, like, stealing their stuff if they're not. Those people have, like, so much, you know, like, their jobs can't be done from home, you know? Unlike the rest of us, like, I'm lucky in that I have a job that I can do, you know, while working from home. If you rob people's houses, you can't do that while you're working from home. And even if they, like, decide to brave it, you know, take the risk of COVID, everyone's at home anyway. So they go to my house, they're like, are you in? And they just are. Like, we, you know, we don't think about, how people who rob houses are just, they're getting decimated in this current climate. And I just think it's, I know, I think we should, like, get a fund going, like, pitch in. Like, give me a couple dollars so we can donate to the bank, to the home robbers who are, you know, at least job-wise homeless right now. You know, I'm just saying, their metaphorical house, in the sense of their employment, has been robbed from them. That's for sure. Damn, even the robbers and thieves are struggling. Right, like, they just, like, they got an honest living. I mean, it's not an honest living. It's theft, but all they want to do is, like, get a bit of stealing done. And, you know, politics gets in their way. Also, have a good night, Megan Smith. How dare you took it stream be so late that Megan... I still want to know the deal with how that super chat magically went missing. Am I crazy? You think you're really funny, huh? There's Alcazol. You know, I'd be funnier if I drank some Alcazol. Am I right? Am I right? I really do think that, like, it is a tragedy, though. Like, though, obviously it'd be better if they weren't in society. Like, okay. I would prefer a world with no robbers. No one who decides this from houses. But I generally think that humans are a creature that finds equilibrium wherever we go. If no one ever... Hey, Kaden Kiger. Welcome to the channel. I think that, like, I think there's, like, this weird thing where, like, everyone tries to find a role for them. And for some people, they, for some reason, decide the most productive thing they can do for the money is rob houses. I don't know why they make that decision, but they do, you know, like, all over the world. And, like, they make this productive decision. And then, for reasons unrelated to their, like, it's not because they're bad people that, you know, COVID is wrecking the world. But now their jobs have been taken away. I just think that's messed up, personally. I don't know, like, I'm a big, oh, Lord. I'm obviously being sarcastic, but yeah, I think that thieves are bad. Old house got robbed once. My French teacher had a garages, I can't, you know, Greg's. I love Greg's. There you go. That's all I can say for your message, friend. You know, new rule. If I don't understand it, I don't understand it. Hey, good to see you, Cat Girl. I hope you have had a delightful day. Unless it was a bad day. No, unless it was, wait, you know, I hope you don't get an automobile wreck in the next 30 days. You know, for you, next 365 days. You know, how about, you know, I was saying earlier, like, people think this is so dumb, but I really think we need to have, like, friendship levels that are, like, more clearly defined. I'm gonna define my friends by how long I'd like them to not get an automobile wreck for. So, you know what? I hope you don't get in one for a whole year. That's how nice our thing is. I am betting that based on the cover numbers here, I won't be getting over that way this year. Oh yeah, the Oh, okay, wait. I'll tell you some secrets, Cat. I'll give you the secrets because I hope you don't die in a plane crash. Everyone else though, you know. Yeah, plane crashes. I think some of you would do good with a plane crash. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying you should get in a plane crash. I'm just saying it would improve your status within.
I think the robbers are working from home. The increase in cybersecurity attacks have gone way up. Here is your allowance.
Oh, that's nice. They're working from. Okay, you know what? I'm really happy for those guys. You know, like they chose an honest career. A plane crash would humble some of you. I'm just saying. People are all like, oh yeah, the world sucks so bad. Like that. There is a genuine percentage of the population who is stuck in a belief that the world is always bad. There's nothing good about the world. The saddest thing to me is, like, some people spend their whole life, like, working on improving things. Like, oh yeah, things suck now. Here's how it could be better. But no one ever thinks about how much better the world has gotten, even within your lifetime, right? No one ever thinks, like, oh, it's cool that happens. People think, oh no, that's how it should have been the whole time. Like, some people ignore progress as, like, a good thing. And I'm just saying, if those people go on a plane crash, it'd be like, oh, sorry. You know, these things, you know, like, they'd understand that, like, things happen. And, like, there's a lot of work that goes into making them not happen. You know? That's all I'm trying to say here. That's all I'm trying to say. Is oh, okay, I mined some gold on there, upset with me. So yeah, the super secret European knowledge. Even though the EU is likely to ban American travelers, the UK is definitely not going to. Because our whole attitude of this whole thing has been, like, be the open country when other countries are not. So even right now, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks, but it's going to be closed for a few countries. And, like, the fine is, like... basically, I'm trying to say is that you're, like, probably fine asterisks with maybe a risk of a... You're probably fine, there's just a risk of a fine. Whereas I'm literally banned from your country, which is nice. I love the American reciprocality right there. Very kind of them to be like that. Check your elytra, please. It's pretty good. It's actually gained experience during this because I've killed so many piglins. Fun fact. Okay, I've got some more blocks I'm just gonna quickly pick up while no one's looking. Oh yeah, just scoop in here. Just keep on going. And now let's get out there. That's good. Yeah, just because I'm killing so many piglins, because they apparently don't like what I'm doing with my whole thing here. Should we just let the helmet die? We'll let the helmet die. Sure, why not? Next up, we're gonna, like, head this kind of way. I think we might have generally hit 1,000, by the way, without knowing about it. Ooh, what do we do here? Should we go onto here? Let's go onto here. It's a nice little gated area. So we now have, as of right now, what is that? 15 by 64. 900, wait, is that 15 stacks? Yeah, we have, we hit 1,000 and something. So we take that out, we put that in. So we take that out, and we put that in. We have 16 stacks of 64, plus 11. We have 1,035 gold ore. We did it, but we didn't find Pigstep. That's the real tragedy. So we got all the Nether gold ore we need. We're gonna do one last Suicide Squad mission. You know, I've got to do what I believe in. Okay, we're gonna fly the. Oh god, this doesn't lead anywhere. This doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah, I've got 2 fireworks. I have to really make them count. Okay, it's fine. We're up high, and then we can fly down from here, somewhere near home. No, we have to go, like, through a wall to get home, don't we? Yeah, it's a whole nightmare. But yeah, there's one more bastion near my thing that I don't think I've raided the chest for yet. I think I only, like, looked at 1 or 2 of them. Let's go look for Pigstep in there. If it's in there, it would be so funny. If it's not, then you're not. We didn't find it today. Mission failed. We'll get them next time, you know. But sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But today is a win. We hit 1,000. Chat, should we take a moment? You know, I think it's important. If you're going to spend a long time doing something, you got to celebrate the victories. And so let's use now to celebrate the victory of, like, you know, 1,000 gold ore. Really cool, right? Pretty cool little milestone. How do I not have... Oh. Pretty cool little milestone we just hit. Did I not pick up the gold over there either then? Let's go pick it up. So, yeah, we had 1,045 now. Oh, God. I don't even know where we picked. Okay, there we go. Nice. You're the first person I did it to. I'm a little bit tip happy, but I haven't got nothing else to spend money on, so here's it. Yes, there's this really crazy thing where, like, literally people just don't have things to spend money on right now. And it's leading to, like, this weird, it's leading to this weird, like, division where, like, some people are losing their jobs because they cannot, like, it makes you realize a lot about how the world works in normal times, like, depressingly, or maybe not so. But, like, some people work and, like, to kind of, like, serve the whimsies of others on as an aggregate. Like, because obviously any individual can be part of it. But you're seeing, like, when you take the entire system, that, like, there are some people whose whole jobs rely on other people spending recreationally, which means your job relies on their job paying them well enough to go to your job. And it's like, it makes a lot of people uncomfortable to think about that. And I don't know how else to think about it, but it's weird. That magma cube jumped over you? What? Oh, magma cubes jump so high that you can, like, that's my favorite way to get away from them, actually. Oh, got a nice little boost in the air right there. Okay, you're gonna leave me alone? Oh, you're not gonna leave me alone. That's nice of you to say. Gonna stack up again. And now we're good. No more Enderman. And also that's probably gonna be a bit of a... So yeah, we're 823 blocks away. I've got 2 fireworks, and I want to make sure I get the most of them. Because we're definitely not going to find another bastion, because we're back in territory I recognize. Oh god, why did that spawn right in front of me? I think that's unfair, personally. So Cat, please keep streaming. I need to have more distraction, but I'm about to do, says Eliza. What are you about to do, Eliza? Tell us all the story right now. Story time with Eliza. Why do you make yourself suffer? Honestly, why does Minecraft make me suffer? Check your boots. My boots are good. You know, don't you worry about my boots. I got my boots covered, friend. Never looks like a mod now. Yeah, every time an update comes out, there's like a big part of a lot of people that says this looks like a mod. It's because the longer Minecraft is around, the more like the base game becomes enshrined as a thing, and then like updates are a part of that. But I think Minecraft should not stop making progress because it looks like a mod. You know, that's like a bad reason to stop, in my opinion. You probably won't read this, but hi, says Dominic Nelson. I will read this, and hi. Guess what? I got a fever, and the only prescription is more Pigstep. Hey, do you know how to listen to Pigstep, my good friend? Jamie Gibson. There's a button you can click. It's got a little dollar sign. I think actually, I don't know what the button looks like. Oh no, it's not the dollar sign. How do you become a member? You know, there's a button you can find somewhere. I don't know what it looks like anymore, apparently. You can click the link in the description. But do you know what happens? Do you know what happens? Wait for it. Wait for it. Are you waiting for it? If you're not waiting for it, then yeah, you're doing this wrong. Are you waiting right? Are we all waiting? Are we waiting? Are we waiting? I hope you're still waiting. Hope the waiting is not finished yet. If you finished waiting, then you wait for it. 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 Hey! That was timing perfection. Perfection. I don't think we're ever gonna nail that perfectly again. Crocheting and listening. Good luck for Pigstep. I believe, wrongly of course, because they have no actual indicator. that this is going to be the bastion. Actually, let's fly into the top. Why am I doing this? Oh, because I don't have any fireworks. So we're going to go in through the top of this thing. Because I don't even know... I guess this must be the same, like, trophy room bastion thing. We'll be very careful about mining down here. Huh. What is this bastion? Oh, it is one of these. Okay, so I haven't been around this one. But it's a good thing I have a gold helmet. Oh, my helmet is so close to dead. Like, one wrong hit and it's over. So let's look for all the chests on the way down. There's no piglins in here. Did I kill them all? Did they despawn when I, like, moved? I don't know what the deal is, but whatever. Ooh, just keep on flying. Did that break the helmet? It didn't. It makes a sound when the helmet breaks, so we should be good. Okay. Mission impossible, but in the Nether. There's a chest room up here, apparently. Where is it, by the way? I can never, like, where is this mystical chest room? It definitely seems to exist. Okay, here it is. Never. Oh, I've been in this one, clearly. Oh, so I know the chest exists because I've been here, literally. Oh, look, there's access to the surface. That's why I've been here. That's convenient, isn't it? Okay, so we're definitely not going into this one. We've been in this. But have we got all the chests from around here? There's burning Netherrack in this one. Where are the chests at, though? Can we get Pigstep in Minecraft? I don't know if we can, but I really want to listen to that at my own leisure time, rather than hoping that someone will hit the member button. Song. I hope you enjoyed it. It's absolutely the best. I don't know why I killed that piglin. I just felt like, you know, he's not attacking me yet, but he will one day. If you kill him before they can get mad, they can't get mad. That's a very useless, redundant sentence. Oh, there's so many gold blocks in here. Why are there so many gold blocks in there? I want the gold block. There's the gold helmet comp. Oh. Don't like this though. Okay, so let's just mine through the wall. We've got some of those blocks on me anyway, right? And now let's find the other ones around here. Because I definitely haven't checked. Oh, yes! Wait. You know what we just got? Music disc. Pigstep. It was here the whole time. All of this journey, this quest for Pigstep, I could have just... you know, the real Pigstep was inside us all along. And in this case, like, literally, it was, like, around me all along at the very least. Oh, God. I can't get over there safely. Ooh. Wait. Oh, God, I need to not. Oh, God, I cannot be dancing at this time. Minecraft has deemed that dancing right now is not okay. I'm actually going to die to these baby slimes. This is ludicrous. This is why slimes are overpowered, by the way. Or magma cubes. Ooh. Isn't it funny that lava, basically no effect? Magma cubes. Yeah, pretty close to finishing me as a human being right there. Okay, that's nice. Just gonna spend a little time healing emotionally and physically, of course. See, as you split them, they actually get more deadly because they can hit you more times per second. Oh, they're actually gonna finish me. They're actually gonna get me this time. Ugh. Okay, we got Pigstep, friends. And honestly, I feel like we went for our fair share of work to get that one done. Okay, we're gonna fly in here, and we'll. Okay, go. Put this in. Grab all of this. Take it out. I want to get more gold blocks for sure before we go. But I think that's a challenge for another day. You know, let's just take the gold blocks we've got for now. Let's be happy with these ones. So I've got one more firework. I could use it to get out of here. Or I could just mine out and then... It's probably safer that way, right? Is this... Oh, okay. Oh, no you don't. I heard that one coming, thankfully. Okay, so the correct direction to go is the other way from here. So I'm going to fly down and then up. And I'm going to fly this way until I arrive at my home. My mission was successful. So I'm excited now. We got 1,000, literally 1,000 Nether gold ore in this chest, which is again a little bonkers. I don't know how to do this without flying. It's been a while. I guess I'll like go under the bridge and I'll make one. Make a little one of these so I can walk up rather than having to fly. I'm so used to flying around the Nether. It's honestly such a like weird experience not when I have to do that. Mine 1,000 netherite, says Cat Gal. You know, who thinks that we should go mine 1,000 netherite for our next live stream? I reckon it's a good idea that can only go correct and not wrong. Make a jukebox. I'm just gonna use my existing jukebox. There's no reason to make a new one. Also, we were so close to running out of food. Like, it's crazy how much you need to use to get this going. Yes, Lurch 250. No, 1,000 Ancient Debris would literally be a day-long stream. I'd go insane by the end of it. Like, a lot of people say that I can talk well, carry a conversation or whatever. But what it really is I just... Hey, thank you, Jake Farmer! You know what? That's the preview of what's to come, right? That's the preview of what's to come. Really, it's just like I like talking about some things I'm passionate about. Like, hey, you want to hear about the Holy Roman Empire? It's not really holy, not really Roman, not really an empire. Isn't that wacky? Isn't it crazy how, like, names are misleading, almost deliberately so? That, you know, clickbait's something we think that YouTube's made, but it's the whole thing. You would go insane as opposed to what? Hey. Wrong answers only, like a good neighbor, says Dominic Nelson. Okay, I got some good news for everyone, Jamie Gibson included. You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen right here? You see this disc? You see this music box with a jukebox on top, underneath, with a pot on top? That's gonna play some Pigstep. Are you excited for this? You wanna see this moment? You wanna see it? 1 second. I'm gonna tease you a little longer. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do this to you, but yet here I am doing this to you. First, let's throw an ancient debris in this little furnace right here. There we go. Isn't that nice? Look at this. Should we put Pigstep in there? Oh, you know, we have Pigstep, but should we listen to it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe it's just too good to be listened to. Oh, you know, we're just gonna... Also, we're gonna have to throw down our shulker box, right? I mean, I've got this gold. It's kind of cool. I've got 2. Actually, let's color this. You know what? We're gonna color this shulker box before we place it down. Make it clear that it's also a gold ore shulker box. Do we have a dandelion in here? We don't actually. Where's the yellow dye at? I mean, I'm clearly gonna have to bone meal some ground. I mean, I can't not have my shulker box be yellow also, right? That would be ludicrous. Not a single yellow flower, huh? What a weird little thing to run across. Where are the yellow flowers? I've taken them all, apparently. Are there some in these chests maybe, or did I already move those chests away? Aha! A dandelion. It's in the forbidden chests, but it counts. Man, did I really not empty these things out? Yeah, that's a thing I should have done. I literally just have like secret. Whatever, we'll ignore that for now. So now we can make a yellow dye, and then we have to be careful about which box we dye yellow. Very important in my opinion. Grab one of those, and now we got a yellow box. There we go. And now we can take this yellow box. So you want to listen to Pigstep, chat? Why do you want to listen to Pigstep? We're gonna do it. Don't get me wrong. But look, there we go. This goes next to this. But now we've got this problem where this has a lot of netherrack in there, and it kind of uglifies the whole thing. So what we need to do, clearly, in my opinion, is we need to take one of these boxes. Oh, we've got some spaces here. 2 spaces, but spaces nonetheless. Throw that in there, as well as fill that last stack up. Take out these gold nuggets so we can throw another one in there. You know, we've got a problem with netherrack storage space. We've got a lot of chests, a lot of shulker boxes full of it. Look at that. It's looking real nice. Oh, I forgot about the ancient debris I was smelting. No. And now we can throw this in there as well. Thank you, Jet Manning. Welcome to the channel membership club. I hope you enjoy your time here. Well, you know, we're gonna have to sort out these bones and just leave the damn disc. You know what? I'll play the damn disc. Oh, it sounds so much better in game. You ready? You ready? Love this song so much. Oh, it's so much louder when I'm looking at it as opposed to when I'm not. Interesting. Oh, you ready? Almost there. Oh. Wait. This is Minecraft 2020, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, because I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great internet live day, stream, night, bye. I agree, I nailed that. That was good. So yeah, thank you for coming along. This is the end. There's no more stream. This is... The stream you watched, that's over now. Now you just watch me work out awkwardly what to do with this cat disc. Because obviously, like, Pigstep has to stay in the jukebox. Right? Actually, I'd say cat should stay in here and Pigstep will move to the other jukebox. Wait, where did Pigstep go? No. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I lost it. Is it stuck in the wall somewhere? Oh no. Oh no, where are you, Pigstep? It vanished. Okay, there it is. Weird place to end up, but whatever. Why can't I pick up this stone block? Bizarre design, but sure. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, because I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.